Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hotel Cockerel. It's Jose. Very early in the morning for me because I've just come off the Pump Dave's Irish Hotspur Pump Up show, but it's even earlier for you, Colin.
Yes, sir. Early. I'm still wiping the sleep out my eyes, so I might seem a little sleepy, but I'm good. I'm here, and we're ready to see some Spurs action. That'll wake me up. So yeah, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, I hope everyone is well. We're here for the pre-season watch on the K-League Invitational X1 versus Tottenham Hotspur, and the lineups have been introduced. They've now said what the lineups are going to be. I'm just looking at this. Is this weird or what?
I got the lineup pulled up right there, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think of the lineup? Have you had a good look at it? What do you think? Have you having a look at it?
This is honestly the first time I'm looking closely at it. I did notice that in the group chats, and some of the group chats, people were talking about Emerson playing, so I knew that he would be there. So that's the only weird one. I mean, we've got Emerson and Davis as our center backs. It kind of reminds me of times past. This might be the last. This was probably the last time we see them start together at center back. So maybe we should just enjoy it. Maybe this is a gem. This will be an exciting match. But no, that's the only two. That's the only two that are kind of strange to me. Other than that, I mean, it looks good. It looks like a pretty strong lineup, fairly similar to what we'll be playing with when the season starts, I think. So that's a good thing. You want to see us playing the same team and the same group that are going to be our main starters. And I think unless some players come into the team, that a lot of these players are going to be our starting players. I don't know. What do you think about the lineup?
So for me, I mean, I said this just now on the pump-up show when the lineup came up. I mean, if people watch me on Die Hards yesterday and on Sunday, and the show that I did on Monday, I think I did the fantasy premier update on Monday. I turned around and said that for me, what do I want to see next? Is I want to see Bergvall and Gray start in the centre of midfield, right? So we can see.
Got it. Check.
Instead of playing second half, and because at the moment Tottenham have put out an 11 for the first half, and then the youngsters look super enthusiastic and really quick and alert and bright when they play in the second half. And I said that I wanted to see these two boys play with what you would deem to be more senior players from the off. So I've got that. I also wanted to see, and I said, as an added, if we can get Mikey Moore there as well for the first half, then see what he's about with all these more senior players around him. But in saying that, I didn't get that, but we've got a very energetic midfield in Sarr, Gray, and Bergvall. And
youth right there.
Yeah, but sure. by God, do we need that? If you look at our two centre backs, these two are the centre backs that they're not really your first choice centre backs, nowhere near your first choice centre backs, and these are the two that we did have to rely on when we got all our injuries last season. And they did try their best, but they weren't an ideal hand to glove fit. And today, I'm quite happy that we've got such an energetic midfield who can actually help our defence out, as well as help our forwards out. It looks like
maybe they'll surprise you, Jose.
Let's wait and see, hey. And then you've got the forward line. Means that to me it looks like Kulu will be playing that false 9 again, because you've got Johnson there as well, and I can't see Johnson going on the left, so Kulu will probably start as the false 9. Bearing in mind that we've got no senior striker, but on the subs bench we've got Scarlett, Villiers, and Lancashire again.
Out of those three, and I know that it's hard to say, but out of those three, is Lancashire your top choice, at least from what he's done this preseason?
No, because for the three of them, I think that 2 of them will go out on loan, and one will stay in and around the first team at least till Christmas. And then if they haven't got enough minutes, then they might be sent out on loan for the second half of the season. And I think that Lancashire and Scarlett are the 2 that are going to go out on loan. I think Villiers will be the one that they keep behind.
Cool, your boy. I know you're
He's played more first team football, Colin, than the other two.
Yeah.
We signed him and he was playing first team football for was it Vélez Sarsfield or someone like that in Argentina? Anyway,
Yeah.
he was
A pretty big team, and then we were like, "Oh, hey, now you don't get to play. Now you get to go play for our youth teams."
But you got to learn. You got to, you have to learn. You have to learn, and that's part of the process. I mean, we were just discussing this on the Pump Up show with the Irish Hotspur.
Big up Dave, Irish Hotspur, by the way.
Yeah, all the time. He asked the question of us of what do we do with the youngsters, and I said my answer to it was, well, you hope that the coaching team have got pathways for all of them now, because let's face it, the youngsters that we've seen are too good for academy football now, right? Lankshire's 19 years of age, okay, but he looks too good for academy football. So basically, is where do you pigeonhole him? As a good coaching team, if you're going to loan him out for his development, where does he sit? Does he sit as Division 2, Division 1, Championship, or a foreign league? And it's making these right decisions to further their careers and development, and also to make Tottenham a stronger place going forward in the future.
Yeah.
And that was my answer to that. We have some people. We've got Tigaro says, evening, gents.
Evening?
Evening, gents. Yeah, because it's evening for Tigaro. He's in Australia.
Man, you Australians.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I think it's coming towards 9 o'clock in the evening kickoff for some of the people in Australia. And Just a Harmless Potato says, hello, with clapping hands. Hello, Just a Harmless Potato. I hope you're well. Cole, I've lost the link that you put in there. It's not coming up for me now. And I don't know why. Yeah, Tigaro is confirming that 9 p.m. is correct.
Can you try refresh?
And then you got Leo. Leo, it must be early for you as well. Says big up.
Oh man, it's
morning,
early as hell for Leo. It's like 3:41 or 4:41, Leo.
Are you Leo? I think you're up for the game to watch the game. Are you, or is it for work that you're up? Because I know that you start work early in the morning as well. I don't know where. I haven't got comments. Is that what it is? No. Right. I don't. I've lost. You get the private chat.
Yeah.
I've lost it.
Oh, weird.
Tigaro says, good morning to those in the past. Yeah, it's not coming up on my private.
I posted it in there again. Did that work?
Yeah, sorry, it's coming up now. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Cool. No, you're fine, buddy. I think this will work out better than last time. We won't be scrambling as bad.
Right. Can I just say to you that every time I press it, it's got other things coming up.
Oh, it's one of those. Are you on the Mac or are you on your PC?
I'm on the Mac.
Okay.
And it's coming up. Every time I press the red button, it's coming up. It's sending me all over the houses to some not so desirable places.
Well, I promise I don't do that on purpose, but we'll get this figured out.
You've got Leo says up a bit earlier just for the match, but I've had COVID this past week, so I'm chilling at home still. Oh, Leo, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you're not too bad with it, and I hope that you recover speedily, my friend. Yeah. Health is important to everybody, so I hope you recover and it's a speedy recovery. So warm vibes out for you, Leo, hoping that you get over it as soon as possible, my friend, and with ease, hopefully, as well. And then you've got Lee Smithy Smith says, Senor Jose looking good after his 21st, and Mr. Cole looking like a sort, even if it's 4 a.m. for you. Big love, peeps. It's a bit later. It's 5:30, I think.
Yeah. It's getting to be normal time. 5:43.
Well, there's only one more game you have to do that on, and that'll be Saturday if you want to do it Saturday. But then after that, the friendly against Bayern, the home game is actually at 5:30 in the evening kickoff, which makes it 11:30 a.m. your time, Saturday week.
There you go. See, we'll do that. That sounds fun.
That's the Saturday after. That's the Saturday after. That's the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium one.
I'm still confused. So whenever you go to that link I sent you, or the one that's in the private chat, does it pop up? Is there whenever you first click it, is there like a chat next to the screen
where people are talking? And there's a baseball game with a red box. Soon as I hit the red box, so there's a red arrow to say play. Right. straight away, please whitelist us on your ad blocker to continue.
Oh.
Now, if I do that,
That'll be, yeah.
Yeah, it's just coming. It's not coming up.
I found another one here. Try this one, buddy.
Right,
This one should be better.
And then you've got Scott Colliver says, "Gentlemen,
Scott.
good morning, good evening, Scott. I hope you're well, sir. You looking forward to the game? We've got the lineup there at the moment. What do you guys think of the lineup? As I said, I've already said that I'm very happy that we have an energetic midfield, and I think we're going to need it with the two centre backs we've got. Although, in all honesty, the two centre backs we're playing against Premiership teams. We're not playing against Premiership teams today. It is an invitation.
Wow. Are you talking smack about the K-League All-Stars?
No, I'm just saying that the K-League All-Stars are not the Premiership. So when we were playing, and the other thing about people need to understand about the K-League All-Stars, it's probably their supposed, I would have thought, their best 11 that they're picking from their league. But with all these players, if they're coming from different clubs, the dog's going mad again. If they're coming from different clubs, then this would mean that they won't all have gelled as if you were playing against a team like from the Premiership. Chris Agenbar is saying, "Big up Jose and Colin." Hi, Chris. I hope you're well, sir. God bless you. I hope you're well today. Taigaru says, "I like the team. Looking forward to seeing Yangi in action as well." Yeah. So the chap that we've bought is playing against us today.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So we get to see him as well. Soyon Dorito says, "Jingundo Kisungundo." Which someone will tell me what that means. Lee Wiskid, morning all. Big up Jose and all the other JSY family. Big up to you, Lee. I hope you're well, sir. Ronnie says, "Hello, Jose Colin." Good morning, Ronnie. I hope you're well, sir. And Scott C says, "It seems that Kulu's going to be transformed into a striker."
Yeah, that's our striker signing for the window, guys. Daniel Levy came in and said, "Oh, we need a striker? We have a striker. His name's Kulu. We just need to move him around." You're welcome, everyone. Daniel Levy.
I don't know what's going on, but every time I press this...
That one doesn't work either?
Nah, every time I press this, it keeps coming up with... Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up for me with loads of...
It's weird how it's working for me. Okay, but hold on. Hey, I'll do what I did the other day. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I'll just put it on a StreamYard and then I'll send you.
And then I'll watch it from you.
Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's easy enough to do. I don't know why we didn't think of it. It's early. I didn't think of that to begin with. My brain's not going all the way.
And then we have, so people. So, yeah, looking forward to today's game. I always look forward to Tottenham playing. I'm no different to you guys. You guys support your team as well. And I'm sure that for some of you guys, especially you guys in North America, the time zones are not really conducive to today's kickoff time. But you guys have got out of bed early to watch the game. For the Aussies, this seems like an ideal kickoff time because
it must be nice.
Yeah, for you guys, it's like 8, 9, 10 in the evening, depending on what part of Oz you're in. So it's kind of been kind to you. For the people watching in India, it's a kind kickoff today as well. And obviously for the people in the UK, it's only a kind kickoff for me because I'm on leave this week. Otherwise, it would have been a struggle for me to watch a game at midday whilst I'm working. So I hope you all enjoy the game. Lee Wiskid says, "All good, thanks, mate. Hope you are all too." Yes, we are, mate. We are doing very well, both Colin and myself. Happy to be here. Happy to watch our club play again. Taigaro says, "Perfect." I think that must have been for the timings that I was talking about.
You're perfect, Taigaro. We love you, buddy.
So,
but yeah, so hey, did that link work, Jose? You should be watching baseball, the worst sport that America ever produced.
I'll tell you now. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, cool. Well, we've got that figured out at least, so that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've looked at the substitutes benches. We've got 14 outfield players on the substitutes bench and 3 goalkeepers.
Sweet. Yeah,
So
I see. I mean, I see Lancashire, Feliz, Scarlett, Werner, Solomon, Moore, Madison, Devine, Hall, Bissouma, Skip, Dragishin, Abbott, Spence, Gunter, Whiteman, and Austin.
yes, we've got
So,
three
yeah,
goalkeepers on the subs benches. I mean, I turned around and I said on the previous show on the Irish Hotspur that we have 5 goalkeepers at the club at the moment, and to me, I don't know what Whiteman and Forster offer you. Forster, we gave him a 1 year, so he got an extension of a year for this year. He's been injured, but Brandon Austin has now been handed a 5-year contract. So my belief is that Brandon Austin becomes your number 2. I think Gunter has done well because he's the one that's played in pre-season and he's looked all right. And I think he becomes your number 3. Let go of Forster and Whiteman. I know they're homegrown and some are academy trained and that, but all you got to do is promote some. If you're forced to, promote some from your B team squad. From your B list and make them A list players.
Yeah,
And then you can get rid of them 2 players.
And I haven't forgiven Forster for that cup game.
The penalty shootout against Fulham where he was wearing concrete trainers.
Yeah, it's like the mafia. We're ready to throw him in a river or something. Yeah, that put a bad taste in my mouth. That is there to this day. But
yeah, I mean, Scott says there is also Keeley. Yeah, Josh Keeley as well. But I think Josh Keeley's a bit further away at the moment than Gunter.
I think he's the one that most people are excited about, though, Jose, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how old Josh Keeley is, but I mean, we've lost Iago Santiago yesterday. He went to Elche in the Spanish second division.
And I saw that. I was wondering if Donna Cullen was going to be here today. I was going to ask her why she let him go, but she's not here.
I said on Sunday in Spurs Diehards when I was invited to their channel, I said that to me, because I know Adrian likes Iago a lot, and it's not to poo-poo people, but I said on the show that for me, Iago and Noel John were both in the first squad that we played against Hearts, and they were the 2 only unused players. As soon as that game finished, they were moved into the under-21s, and I turned around and I said at the time, it's kind of weird because I think that they're both like 21 already, and I don't know whether you can have any overs playing for your 21s regularly for the season, and if not, they may not have a future in the first team squad. You call, she appears.
I know. Look who it is.
It's as if you've got a phone. I think you've got the Batman phone to Donna Cullen.
Or something. Yeah, I don't know. Donna, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good night, good evening. Hope you're doing well.
Question for you from Tigaru, Colin. I'll let you go first on it. Can you see Skippy going out, or does the homegrown factor play a part? He just doesn't seem to fit in this system.
I would be very, 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 very surprised, Tigaru, if he was with us come the end of the transfer window. I know that it ends a little bit after the season starts. So I was going to say I'd be surprised if he was with us when the season starts. He might be here for that, but yeah, I do think that we'll move him on this transfer window. Like you said, just doesn't fit the system. We've been playing him, at center back due to just necessity, literally needing a body back there, and I just personally can't see him playing a part. I think that what we are asking him to do in this team is not quite within his skill set. For another team, he could do well, but just not for Spurs, or at least this iteration of Spurs. And then we've got Donna saying Wagwan, Donna. We were talking about Iago Santiago and how you let him go, Donna, and I'm not sure that was a great idea. What do you have to say about that? And then Gabriel One's in the house. What's up? And he's saying big up to Jose. Excited to look at Youngster. And I believe you were speaking about the fella that we just signed who's going to be playing against us. Tigaro agrees with me. Nice. I love when I make a point that people agree with. Jose's back. What's up, buddy?
Sorry, I had to go and use the little man's room.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I held it down. Look, Gabriel One's in the house.
Hello, Gabriel says, big up, Jose. Excited to get a look at Youngster. Right, give me a flavour of what you just said, mate, because I missed what you just said. Because whatever you said, Tigaro has agreed with.
Yeah, Tigaro. Yeah. So I was just saying that by the end of the transfer window, Skip will be gone. He might start the season with us just because of how the transfer window, like when it closes. But he's just not what Spurs need right now. I think he could offer something at another team, but with this kind of iteration of Spurs and the football we're playing, it's just not what he does, and I think he'll be moved on.
Right. So for me, in answer to that, I don't know whether he's got a career at Tottenham. It's very sad for him and for Tottenham that we're keeping him because of the homegrown quota, i.e., academy trained. I mean, you got to do your numbers to get it right, because you can only have 25 men in your squad and 17 can be foreign maximum. And I think that's from the belief that we've got at the moment is that we might be over that quota at the moment. So if I have a quick look at the squad, I'll tell you now. But it just means that we end up keeping him because of that factor. Where maybe if we get the squad rotors right, then there's no reason why you can't let these players go. But then you just have to promote a youngster into your A list rather than keep them on your B list. So at the moment you got Son Heung-min, Richarlison, Timo Werner, Dragusin, Mickey van der Ven, Christian Romero, Pedro Porro, Kulusevski, Emerson Royale, Rodrigo Bentancur, Vicario Lo Celso Solomon, Doggy. Brian Hill's just gone, so it's Bissouma, Pat Matassar, Reguilon, and if Ella Hoveliz is still an under 21, we currently have 17 foreign players in our squad at the moment. If you're looking at some of these players going out, and when I say that, I'm talking about the obvious one is if Lo Celso's leaving us, then that brings you down to 16. But then that means that you can only buy one more foreign import, or at the end of the day, it's one foreign import, or you have to then promote some from your A list to your B list in order to get rid of the likes of Skip, Whiteman, and Forster. Because Tigaro says, we bring in Eze, the problem is solved. Skip or Eze? I wonder what we choose. Yeah, Tigaro, for the Premiership, your squad of 25 players can only have 17 foreign players and 8 homegrown. You can only have 17 maximum. So the rest have to be homegrown. We meet that quota comfortably at the moment, I believe. The one that we don't meet is when you're playing in Europe, of the 8 homegrown, 4 need to be academy trained. That's where we don't meet the quota, because at the moment our academy trained players these are players that came through and were trained in your academy for at least 3 seasons before they were the age of 21. And in Europe, you need to have 8, but 4 of them have to be academy trained. And at the moment, the academy trained players are Austin, Whiteman, Oliver Skip, and who was the 4th one?
Sorry about that. I was reading.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who the 4th one is. That was academy. I think it might be Dane Scarlett.
Makes
someone
sense.
like that. But you have to have 4 academy, and where we fall down is on the 4 academy trained players. That's where we fall. And the thing is, we're keeping these players because at the moment we're not pushing A-listers to go into. Sorry, we're not pushing B-listers into the A-list. So there's a conundrum that we've got to sort out. But what I will say is, I don't know about other fans from other fan bases, but I'm wondering whether they have the same problems that Tottenham do. Because I didn't hear Newcastle, although I'm not a Newcastle boy, I don't hear Newcastle when they were playing in the Champions League last year saying we've got a problem with academy trained players or homegrown players, and that. I don't hear Liverpool every season have that issue. I don't hear Man United and all these other teams don't seem to have that issue. But Tottenham, it seems to have been a perennial issue that we've had for years and years, and I just can't understand it myself. But let's hope that we're putting an end to this once and for all, and that we're going to get this right moving forward. We've got most other things right. Let's see if we can get this right as well.
So it looks like this baseball bull crap's almost over. The match should be starting any moment. We'll see. Everybody hold your breath. Our stream is still showing baseball. But it's the 9th inning, so it's the very end of baseball. So
we've got 1 minute to kick off.
Come on, baby. Yeah, we don't get any of the pre-match stuff, which is sad. But guys, you got pre-match stuff with Colin and Jose. Even better. Even better. And you know these streams are about 30 seconds, seems like behind real life. So let me do something here though. I'm gonna stop sharing this.
So Chris Hagenbach saying Davis is considered homegrown in Europe now. Yeah, homegrown is fine, Chris, but we need to have 4 out of the 8 players that are homegrown. 4 have to be academy trained, and that's where our issue is. I don't think we've got an issue with homegrown. It's the academy trained players that we have the issue with at the moment.
I'm sort of surprised where the match isn't on yet. Hopefully that's about to change. And commercial doesn't seem right. But again, remember, this will be about 30 seconds behind real life. So let's have faith. What's wrong with having a little faith?
We don't deal with real life. Sahil's here. Sahil's saying...
Sahil, my man.
Sahil says Sun versus Korea. Lee Wiskid says you're allowed 3 outfield players and a goalkeeper over the age limit in your under-21 teams. So isn't there room to juggle there? No, what we're talking about is the first team squad, Lee. In the first team squad, when you're in Europe, anyone over the age of 21 is counted on your A list, and anyone under 21 is on your B list. So we haven't got a problem with B list players. We haven't got a problem with homegrown players in the A list either. Where we have the problem for Europe is that out of them 8, 4 have to be academy trained, and that's where we have the problem, because it means that we're keeping people like Skip and Whiteman, and we've got as academy trained players, when basically then they're just taking up a spot and they should be moving on to pastures new and given a chance at other clubs.
Where's the game?
That's not the game, is it? We're now watching the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles.
1 second. Oh, Lord. Hey, it's okay, though. We'll be all right. We'll be okay. Let me see if this one's working. Also, baseball. 1 second. Let's give this one more moment here.
So that
what other options do we have? Okay. I still think that we might just be. Nope, this baseball doesn't look like it's ending. No, okay, here we go. I got it.
Okay. Just a harmless chat says club trained is not a big issue in my opinion. We can register 21 players without anyone being club trained. That squad, that's a big enough for 8 matches in my opinion. And then he says, Lee says, sorry, misunderstood, not a problem at all. And just a harmless potato says, or with 3 club trained, we can register 24 players. We don't need to have, and I can't see the remainder of that comment. We don't need to have 4, is what he's saying. I think Europe, in Europe, you have to have from the 8, 4 have to be academy trained in Europe. Not in the Premier, but in the European squads.
There we go. So we've got the match. Right? No. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Thank gosh. Let me get the scoreboard up here.
I can't see the match. The match has just disappeared. I saw Porro saying hello to the number 10, and then the match has just disappeared again.
It's disappeared? Okay. That's my fault here. And there you go.
We are back in the room, people. We are back in the room. Tottenham are wearing the blue kit that looks like the old Coventry kit from back in the 80s.
Reminds me of Argentina. I know that it's not the solid blue, but I think it's got an Argentina vibe. Ours is well back though. They haven't even kicked off yet, but it's okay.
They have kicked off, but it hasn't on our stream. We're well behind, I think, but that's fine.
We're in the past. We're in the past.
Bergvall. See, it's interesting because the kit they're wearing tonight, I don't know whether they've got this is a slightly darker version, but when they played with this kit, and I can't remember who they played against pre-season with this kit, when they played with it, I couldn't see the numbers on the back of the people's shirts properly. But tonight I can. So we're straight on the attack with Sonny to Donnelly into Bergvall. Bergvall across to Royale, diagonal ball to Royale.
Oh, thought they were switching
Royale
sides.
to
That
Davis,
tricked me.
Davis to Son. There's a lot of play going on here, isn't there? Oh, that's a nice ball on the outside of his foot from Sonny. And Donnelly tried to
Honestly,
get the ball in.
a nice
It's gone out
block.
for a corner. Can you see their names and numbers on the back of their shirts correctly? You
No,
can't you?
I can't.
What, the Tottenham ones?
Yeah, I can't. Let me try to get a better look, but it might just be the stream.
Well, I can see their numbers. I couldn't the other day. I struggled with this kit, but today it looks fine to me. Obviously,
By the
from a
way,
distance there.
how's Brennan Johnson been looking in your opinion? I think that he's looked more grown up this preseason. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Bren. Do you have a much of an opinion on Brennan Johnson for this season so far?
The exuberance of youth, Colin, right? The young uns have looked absolutely amazing, and it's the exuberance of youth.
Yeah,
You know, they've looked amazing, the youngsters.
Pochettino would be proud.
So then for Mikey Moore has looked great. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see if that was our Tottenham kid there that's playing the ball there. I'm trying to figure out what number he is.
Oh, that would be good to know.
And whether he's playing the right or left.
Hopefully nobody 2-foots him.
Well, and hopefully he doesn't 2-foot one of ours either.
Right? Make some friends before he comes over.
So they're attacking now. Donnelly, good tackle.
Donovan's looked good. He's looked good this preseason. I like him a lot.
It's a throw-in. It's trying to figure out who
the
youngster is that we're buying, because they all, to be honest, they look like they got some young players in their team.
Yeah, they do. They don't look bad. I knew that they would give us a game. Please explain to me what that was real quick. What the hell? Threw himself on the ground. Is that Ben? Come on, Ben Davis. Look who's here. Hey, we've got a legend in the chat.
Who's here? Because you can see the chat. I can't see it at the moment.
We've got
Mr.
David.
Shear.
Yeah.
Mr. Shear. Good day, birthday man and Cole and the chat. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mr. Shear. I can't remember what chat. What was he watching? Okay, so it must have been Spurs Diehards last night. Right, we were watching that. We were on that, and David, you must have not slept, because you were on at like ridiculous 3-something in the morning watching us. So you must have not slept. It's either that or something kept you up. So, but thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, big up, man.
You're a good man, Mr. Shear.
Jose,
thank you for everyone.
Any older?
Thank you for everyone that's with us for being here. Do I feel any older? No. All I've got to say is on Monday was my last day of my 55th, and we lost 4-3. I got 2 goals. Didn't get a sniff because I didn't get another chance to make it a hat trick. But we lost 4-3. But I scored 2 goals. And tonight will be my first game as a 56-year-old, because I play tonight on a Wednesday as well. So it'll be my first game. It's just interesting that I'm off work as well, and I've been getting up really early in the morning. Instead of having lay-ins, I've been getting up early.
Yeah,
I mean, some of it by my own invention, because I knew that I was on the Irish Hotspur this morning for the pump-up. And these matches being so early means that his pump-up shows are at 9 o'clock in the morning. So it means I went to bed at 2 o'clock last night.
I was literally about to say we were doing a good job building out from the back, and then we immediately gave the ball away. But
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, we got a goal kick coming up. Sarr won it back. played it off one of their guys.
Happy birthday, Jose. Halfway to 112, is it? See you there. Yeah. Halfway to 112. That's correct, Lee. You're right. David Shear says, I have a mending foot that makes Colin's little cut look little.
Oh man, I'm
And
glad
it's
mine's
getting
all healed
better.
up.
And it's getting better.
Good deal, man.
Corner to the K League. I dare not look at my phone because with this, I think that we're on 5.5 minutes at the moment.
Yeah,
but I
and
think
the game's
that
on like 9.
I think the game might be about 9 minutes old. I think we might be behind, but if we are, please don't ruin it. Yeah, please don't ruin it because we're watching as it goes along. Happy birthday, Jose from Just a Harmless Potato. Yes, thank you very much, Just a Harmless Potato. It was yesterday, but I will take your belated birthday wishes. And David Shear says, I'm 8 in dog years. If I'm 8 in dog years, then what ends up happening is that I am the same age as my dogs because my 2 German Shepherds are 8 years old. Or they were 8. They were 8 in April. So it makes me as old as my dogs. There you go for this time round.
So it looks like it looks like they're sitting back.
Yeah, but you would be because of the way that Tottenham play, and at the end of the day, it's a Premiership team.
For sure.
Find it hard.
I mean, they also break and get forward. I'm actually relatively impressed with them as a team. So far, at least 6.5 minutes in or whatever we are. 6 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Everybody in the real world that is not in the past. Hello from the past.
Everyone that's in the real world. It sounds really weird when we say that. Everyone that's in the real world. We're
stuck in the digital past. But yeah, guys, treasure this. This is probably the last time we're going to see Emerson and Ben Davies start together at center back. It's an end of an era. So
I think it's Tottenham putting their foot down, really, because if he's so close, if the ITKs are correct in what they're saying, and he's so close to signing a contract with Milan, because the latest reports on Shitter say that there's a 2 million fee is the difference.
Discrepancy or whatever. Yeah,
it's the difference at the moment. And if that's the case, then it's nearly done. And Tottenham, instead of leaving him out the side, are basically saying, stump up the money, or he continues to play for us.
Yeah.
So
I like it. It is. You're right. It does have to be a tactic, I'm sure. But what do you think? Do you think this is the last time we're going to see Ben Davies and Emerson Royale start together at center back?
Yeah, it probably will be. It probably will be.
And does that make you sad?
No, look, Emerson was bought by a different manager to play in a different system. And in this system, it quite doesn't work, which is unfortunate. It's also unfortunate that, players that are bought can only play one position and one position only. Right. Because to me, if you get paid, some of these players get paid extortionate amounts of money compared to the everyday Joe, yeah, whose wage is nowhere near. Some of these players earn in the month, and I'm talking about some of the lower paid players. Even some of the youngsters are probably earning more than what some normal people earn in the whole year, and they earn it in a month, right? So if you look at players that are further up the food chain, they're going to be earning loads of money, and they earn loads of money to be able to kick with one foot, not even both feet, just to kick with one foot, and sometimes one foot and badly, and they're only able to play, and they're professionals, and they're only able to play one position and one position only. And I'm just thinking to myself, if you're a good footballer, then you should just be able to play football full stop. For me, the prerequisite is you play with both feet, and you can play anywhere that you're put on the pitch because you're a footballer and you're a professional. But
right.
At the end of the day, Emerson is what he is. He's done well. He was bought by different managers to play in a different system. Obviously, can't play in this system. Doesn't suit him at all. And at the end of the day, like him or loathe him, I thank him for his service, like I do everyone that's played with Tottenham. But if it's your time to move on, I wish you all the very best on your Pastors New.
That was beautiful. And very true. I like it. I like that. I like what you said there. Corner for Spurs, headed out by, I don't know names. I'm gonna have to learn the names on the
The Koreans. A lot of them have got Lee in their name. So if you say Lee, you won't be far wrong because a lot of them are called Lee.
I'll have a chance. Yeah,
and a lot of them have got 3 names.
Yeah, that's true. Very Sun Hung men of them.
Yeah, they've all got 3. A lot of them have got 3 names.
Whack it! Why did you whack it there, Sonny? Come on, bud.
There's a lot of first-time balls being played.
There are
Tottenham
more than
Tottenham have got a lot of possession here.
We've been playing. I've noticed throughout preseason we've been playing more of those first-time passes.
But that's what Postecoglou wants.
Moving a lot quicker in the final third.
But that's what Postecoglou wants. Postecoglou wants fast football, and at the max 2 touch.
I love it. I love it.
So, and that's what he's doing. There's a lot of 2 touch. There's a lot of 2 touch football being played.
It unlocks, players, and I mean, it's nice. It's really nice. It's making me happy actually, because we didn't see much of that last season at all. Everything looked a little timid, sluggish in the final third.
If anyone's got volume on, because obviously we haven't got volume on, the Tottenham boy that we've bought, who's playing for the K-League 1, what number is he? Is he number 11?
Ooh, wonderful ball over the top by Davis, and then the stream froze. Oh, there we go. Son's got the ball. He's looking to cut in.
It's a square ball to the player on the edge, not on the edge, the one further back. There he is. And that's bad. It was Sarr. It was a right ball to play, and Sarr's side foot was a poor effort, wasn't it?
It sure was. Let me try something. Sorry about that. At halftime, I can get this sorted out, find some better stream. But yeah, that ball over the top by Davis was nice.
Look, can you see the space? That's frozen in. Can you see the space that Sarr's got?
Yeah. Sonny almost played that a little bit late. Jesus Christ. Sorry about my language, everyone. Apologies for that.
Don't tell anyone about the technical gremlins.
There's something going on here. Come on, baby girl. Come on. There we go. Tottenham again. Pushing up. We're at 12 minutes 45 on ours. Bergvall's looking hot, looking tired. He's red in the face. I said Bergvall. That's actually the other new chap. Why can't I think of his name right now? Archie Gray. Archie Gray was looking sleepy.
Yeah, people in some of my WhatsApp groups are saying, what number is the chap that we've signed? What number is he? So a lot of people are saying this.
Okay, it's not just us. Ooh, nice pass, but a little too much mustard on it. There we go. Come on, guys. Oh, shit. Double save from the K-League.
Lee, if you want to post it for people in the chat, you can do. I'm not opposed to you doing that. It's up to people whether they want to then go along with it.
The stream link.
Yeah, Lee's got a stream, and he's saying I've got a pretty good stream here. If I'm allowed to post it, if not, no worries.
I think you might have to format it weird to get it through. Like maybe put a space between the doc. Like I don't know. Try putting it in. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes StreamYard's like no, but give it a try if you don't mind, Lee.
We've got Queen Ellie Hoiberg, who still hasn't changed her name yet.
Whoa, look who's here.
The Queen is here. Hello, Queenie.
Ellie. I could probably do that thing where I post my link for just a second if anyone needs it. This is probably the most sustained time on the ball that the K-League teams had, and then they gave it away right when I said that. The stream shot me nuts. Well, back with K-League keeper, and they are building out from the back. Foul Bergvall, looks like. It's gonna drive me nuts. All right.
What's driving you nuts, mate?
Oh, it keeps freezing on me for just a second. Is it doing that to you?
Yeah, but we can. We're professionals. We can talk
We'll
through
adapt.
that.
We'll adapt.
Yeah,
we'll
we talk
this.
through it. If we need to find another link, we'll find another one.
Yeah, but right now, the K-League players look like they're just happy to be on the ball. And I'll tell you, it is nice to not be chasing the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know what the weather temperatures out there is like, but if it's humid like Japan was, then these players are putting a shift in because they are closing down a lot as well. So
yeah,
there's a lot of closing down.
Well, we're definitely not just getting to do what we want. Yeah, they're making us work for it. And like I was saying, Archie Gray looks absolutely beat. So I would say it probably is hot and humid and gross there as well.
Ellie, I've sent you a message, darling.
Ellie.
There's a guy wearing 47. Who does he think he is? Phil Foden? No, I'm joking.
Oh, man. That's probably his inspiration.
I'm joking. Archie Gray out to Ben Davis. Ben Davis raking ball out to Sonny. Sonny inside.
Quick.
Donnelly straight away. It's a goal. Is that in?
No.
It's over the bar. It's over the bar. It's gone over the bar. It was Pedro Porro.
It wasn't. I think he hit it. I don't know. It wasn't a bad hit. I don't think.
Great ball by Donnelly. I was saying this morning, right?
Look how quick this all happens.
Donnelly has played well in the left back position for Tottenham.
I agree. I fully agree there. Yeah.
And could end up saving you money in the long run.
Right? Yeah.
But people were saying, yeah, but you're just fitting in a round peg in a square hole. But he looks comfortable there. And Postecoglou likes players that can play different positions. Donnelly's actually gone out on in an interview and said, look, I'm happy to play anywhere. And I'm happy to learn. And I'm happy to learn. So,
that's the type of player you want on your team.
Yeah.
Man, I really do like what we've been seeing. Did you notice how quickly they were moving the ball around, and even with the final pass to Porro, I thought that came. I don't know. I just like the pace of everything. It's nice. Oh man, out muscled.
Right, you may not be on the show, people. I'm going to put that link out there. You may not be on the show, but if you go here, you can come and watch the game with us if you wish. Just hit that StreamYard link and we can get you to watch the game with us. But you may not be on the show because we've got it on a separate link. So you might not be on the show, but you can watch the game as we're watching it.
Yeah. Good idea. If it freezes, we know it's an issue that it's having. We're going to address it at halftime. But 18 minutes and 29 seconds in, it's all Spurs. It's been all Spurs.
So anyone that wants to watch the game with us, as I said, you may not be on the main show, but you can come and watch the game with us because we've got it open on a separate link. But you're more than welcome to come and watch it with us for those that are struggling to get links.
Don't tell the cops.
We will say that we're probably about 4 minutes behind or something like that. We don't know how far behind we are with the game, but you get to see what we're watching.
We're doing it. We're suffering together, you guys. I thought for sure that had gone out at the touchline, and then I guess the whistle didn't go. You play to the whistle. Jose. Right? Is that how you guys do it in your league?
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Play to the whistle. I always say that you play to the whistle. It's the thing that you learn when you're a school kid.
I know. So many people though expect calls. Hey, I heard somebody be over there. What's up? Whoever we got.
I've got Chris. There he is.
Hello, Chris. Well, I'm gonna do this. I think Chris, can you still see? I think you can still see it, but it is being kind of a butt and it's freezing sometimes. And be fixed. Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta threaten to get off of it. You're like, oh, I'm gonna change to a different stream, and then it'll start to work just for a second.
Still haven't worked out who the youngster is.
Yeah, no. If anyone could tell us that, we would be happy. And also, Jose, I saw an old picture that you posted on Facebook 6 years ago, I think.
That was me. That was me and my kids. I think it was my 50th birthday.
Nice.
That was the night of my 50th birthday. I'd been drinking for about 4 hours before I took that photograph.
Nice. No wonder you said you think.
Yeah.
It was your 50th. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, it was my 50th. It was definitely my 50th because all my kids were together. So
it was a good photo. It looked like you guys were having fun. So.
And my son's partner was 7 months pregnant at the time as well, because the granddaughter was born in September. So I remember her being there, not being able to drink or anything at all like that as well. So yeah, it's memorable. The photograph was memorable.
Absolutely, it was a good one. So the guy in the spectacles, that's your oldest son.
The other two are my boys, yeah.
The guy that's the one that likes Berserk and stuff.
Yes, they both do. Both my sons like all that, the anime stuff and all that. But the older one, the one that looks like Osama, he's the one that the one with the big full beard. He's the one that is a huge Tottenham supporter and has got the cockerel tattooed on his forearm.
Nice. I've got a Spurs tattoo as well.
Yeah, but he's got it from the length of his forearm, so from his wrist all the way up to wherever your joint is. So he's got a full Tottenham cockerel tat.
Mine's only maybe 2 inches by 2 inches or so, 3 inches by 3 inches.
Yeah, you can't hide it. You wear a t-shirt, you're not hiding your tattoo. It's huge.
See, yeah, mine is hidden, thankfully. It's right above my kneecap.
Color.
Is it a foul? Well, the stream is getting to be to the point where it's almost unwatchable. One moment, everyone. One thing is that Bergvall is huge. Like he, you know what I mean? He's a youngin', but he doesn't look like it out there. Somebody else has made their way into the streams.
Hopefully, Mark, you can see it, can you? Can you see the game nod if you can see it?
It keeps going nuts, but that's fine. Oh, look at that with that freeze frame. It looks kind of bad right there. Like he is taking out that defender, going straight through him. And everyone, just to let you know, we will be grabbing a new link at halftime. I'm going to start searching for that now, actually. Let me refresh this one, see if that gets us somewhere. Limp along till halftime. Everyone that's watching, thanks a lot for being here. We appreciate you. God darn it. Okay, yeah. Jose, if you want to talk to the fine people, and I will get a new stream.
Yeah, I think that with the comments, we're up to date with all the comments.
We are up to date? Oh, man. Everyone's just wanting to watch the match, and they can't. It's not working. Okay.
Right, Ellie, I don't know what you're talking about Højbjerg. He's gone. So you need to be changing your name is what I've said to you. Because he's left the club. So...
Good old Højbjerg. Where did he go? Marseille?
Yeah.
Are you sad? Do you miss him?
Another one who was brought in to do a job under a different manager. So he was
Yeah.
brought in by Mourinho to do a job. He fitted what Mourinho wanted and the style that he wanted his team to play. And he fitted Conte as well, to be honest, in
He
what
did.
Conte wanted to play. But,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, this system that we play at the moment, it doesn't fit and it doesn't suit. And that's why we've ended up having to let him go. At the end of the day, if the players don't fit, then, you know, we need to do something about it. And that's what they've done. They've done something about it. Højbjerg, for me, just bumbling. You know, at the end of the day, the way that he plays for Denmark and the way he plays for Tottenham in this system are two different things altogether. He's another
Yeah.
player who's very limited, one-footed, gets paid a pretty package, one-footed again, and a lot of the time he was spending his time on the floor. I mean, some of his air shots were comedy gold, you know.
Yeah. It's very true. Very, very true. I'm working diligently back here in the back. Well, we've got the best group of people to hang out with ever. They put up with a lot of technical difficulties from us. Son is upset. That's all I just saw there. Sonny was not happy at all. Oh, I got another idea. Okay.
Right, I've got Dan Coys has just messaged me to say that he's trying to comment on the link on the chat, and it's not allowing him to comment.
Weird. Is he trying to comment? Is he trying to comment a stream link? If that's the case, sometimes those won't show up.
No. He's talking about the chat in the chat. So he's watching us on the chat at the moment.
Yeah.
And he says he can't comment.
Huh.
So
weird.
I've asked him to tell me what he's saying because I know nothing about it.
Yeah. Huh.
I know, Chris. Yeah, Chris, you're commenting fine, and so's everyone else that I'm seeing. But if Daniel Coy, is there a problem? I don't know. I haven't got a clue why, mate.
Me neither, buddy. Very strange. Very, very strange.
I mean, technical expertise. Has he logged onto YouTube for technical expertise?
Oh, hey guys, watch this. So I'm gonna have to stop this.
Okay, for technical expertise, what I will say. Yeah, Mark, we're trying to find another one, mate. So
I got another one. I just need to
bear
get
with
it
us,
switched
Mark,
over.
because we'll put another one up. And I mean, well, the link's there, but we'll put another one up. Is that
there
it?
we go.
We've got one. Yeah, right. So if you want to come back in, Mark.
Oh. Jesus Christ! Come on back in though. It's weird. It was like working until I.
Good afternoon, Jess. I hope you're well.
Yo, Jess. We might not be able to.
Right.
Kulu goal. Was that a Kulu goal?
Yeah, I've got a feeling that he scored. There he is. Kulu's just scored. Tottenham have just scored. Dejan Kulusevski.
Kulu. I know the picture is not great, but I'm going to leave it like this because it's not freezing right now. Yeah, let me get the scoreboard change here.
Oh, they're on the attack. Well cut out.
Tottenham Hotspur. We're about 30:06.
No, we're on. Because I was going to say we're spot on at the moment. If people want to come in and watch the game with us, just hit that StreamYard link, and we'll take you to the game. We've got a couple of people in the back watching it with us at the moment.
So far, so good on it.
You're more than welcome to if you wish to as well.
Maybe that I'm wondering if that's why it's freezing so much. I'm hoping not. But 1 second here. I need to see. So, like I said, at halftime, I'll get this figured out. There's a chance, since this is playing on some American stuff, that I might have a subscription or something.
Sar's gone out to Emerson. Emerson out to Davis. Davis back out to, is that Sonny?
It is. Yes,
Sonny
sir.
out wide. Slows the ball down into Bergvall. Bergvall's always there. Always wants the ball.
Him and Sar both. I love that about him.
There you go. You've got AJ in the back now as well. We're growing.
Yep, there are people coming in.
Porro, Donnelly. Porro with a shot. Saved by the keeper. It's another corner. Easy save for the keeper to make, though, to be fair. Crowded penalty box. Is that Porro taking it? Yeah, don't know. Can't remember. See. Oh, he was going for the overhead kick. That'd be a free kick. Oh, he's not giving the free kick. And that was the goat. Emma Goat was going for an overhead kick.
Can you imagine? I wish he'd have scored it. I really do.
It's Pedro Porro again with a corner on the right-hand side. Plays it short to Donnelly. Donnelly across the box to Bergvall. Bergvall can have a shot. He lines up a shot. Comes off a defender. Goes all the way back out. Is that Archie? Archie with a ball out. Nice ball out wide onto the right. Kulu. Kulu with a cross header from the Korean defender. First time football. Look at this. They're playing the first touch football. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. First time football is first time football. And it doesn't matter who you're playing against.
Yeah, no, you've got to have a certain amount of confidence and be playing with a certain amount of swagger.
Who's this?
And
oh,
why didn't you just hit that? Why didn't you just hit it? I know the angle wasn't perfect, but I mean, I would have had a shot.
Is that Gray sweeping up again? Yeah, it was Gray sweeping up again. Listen, guys, if we talk about 6 and Postecoglou wants to play with 3/8, we found our 6, if you want to call him a 6.
Remember how upset people were? Remember how upset people were with that Archie Gray signing? I'm going to bring it up to people all season long. People were pissed.
He progresses the ball as well. Look, he's played it out wide. He's progressed the ball again. Is Kulu gone out back to the right? He must have done.
Yeah, it looks. So
that must have been Brennan. So he's gone back into the middle. Here he is, still with the ball. Brennan must have gone in the middle. There's Sonny's on the ball now. Kulu, nice feint. It's in. It's a goal.
Oh, it's yes.
Crossbar.
I think that.
No, it's a crossbar. It's a crossbar. It's crossbar and it's come back out again. I think that may have been Pedro Porro.
No,
it just hit the crossbar with a brilliant move. And Kulu's run all the way from the right to the left-hand side and affected it. Dropped his shoulder.
It was Bergvall that hit it.
Is it Bergvall?
Yeah.
But he dropped his shoulder, put it across into the box. First time effort, and it's come off the crossbar. Goalkeeper beaten all ends up, by the way.
I love those runs beyond that we're making.
So the thing is, Colin, I'm going to say this to you now, right? The thing is that what they're doing at the moment is what you see on the training videos. But they're executing what you see on the training videos on the pitch. Now, it doesn't matter whether... he's just gone over the bar. And that was Brennan Johnson. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you watch the training videos or not as an opposition. I've always said this. Regardless whether you watch it, it's difficult to stop people from doing it. Even though you know what they're going to do. It's the same as, and Mark will know, David Ginola. David Ginola, everybody knew that he was going to shake his hips, throw his shoulder. Defenders knew what was going to happen, but they couldn't stop him and had a torrid time. Well, it's the same as watching Tottenham. You know, at the end of the day, this is what they train on the training pitch to do, and you can't stop it.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. It's the type of football that we all were hoping that we would get under Ange when we looked and we saw some of his previous teams play. Um, if we can play like this in the Premier League, it's going to be really hard not to gloat. Oh, Sonny, come on, bud. It's going to be really hard not to gloat to some people if we look like this in the Premier League. Because this looks like Ange knows what he's talking about and knows what he's doing. But a lot of people told me that he didn't. Snap.
Yeah, it's not bad that you're restricting. If you're restricting your opponents to shooting from outside the box, then it's not all that bad, is it? Really?
Yeah, very true. I don't even know if Vicario touched it. I don't think he did.
Nah, not touched it at all. Nowhere near it.
Oh my God! Hey, hold on a sec.
Sarr was taken out there, wasn't he?
Yeah, bad, bad.
Number 4, I think your card's been marked. In the olden days, someone would go out for that number 4 now.
Oh yeah, exactly. It would have been me.
Sonny out, trying to twist and turn with the ball.
Sonny just wants to whack one.
It's
There
a
he goes.
goal. It's a goal. Sonny scored. He's cutting onto his right-hand side.
There was literally nothing he could do to stop
smashed it into the postage stamp. He's curled it into the top corner. It's Korean K-League 1, X11 0, Tottenham 2. And obviously they're out in Korea. So the Korean fans are there to see the K-League, but they're also there to see Sonny. It's an absolutely brilliant goal. He's taken it absolutely brilliantly. What a goal.
Nice job, Sonny.
So he's got the ball.
The thing is, everybody knows what he wants.
Yeah, he stood his player up. He's done the trick, stood his player up, then go inside him. He's taken that well.
He was almost moving away from goal while he hit it, too. It's filthy.
The goalkeeper just doesn't got no chance at all.
Filthy. Yep, I love it. A weird part of me feels bad for Ben Davis. I don't know. This might be. I know there hasn't been talk of him leaving, but I don't know how much longer he'll be around. Ben Davis is a player I actually like. I think he's been useful to us throughout his 10 years at Spurs. Testimonial for Ben Davis. Let's get that going. Hey, look, a foul by Emerson in that spot where we would give away free kicks and teams would score against us a lot. All right, everybody. What's your score predictions? What's your final score prediction for the match? Jose, I'll get yours. Frozen. Refresh. Jose, can you hear me, bud?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I'm just looking into something.
Oh yeah, no, you're good, buddy. You're good. I was just making sure you were hanging out. So
how do you on the studio?
Yeah.
How do I find where people have been banned or timed out?
I honestly am not 100% sure. Let me see. YouTube Studio, click on settings, then community. Then it says there should be a list of hidden users.
Right, I've got managing moderators, standard moderators, approved users.
By the way, everybody, thanks again for hanging out with us. Sorry the stream is going wild, but we will get this fixed at halftime, which is upon us very, very shortly. But yeah, Spurs build up again. Ball goes out wide from Sarr. Played all the way back to Emerson, who was being pressed and was fouled.
All right.
And Davis with a nice ball. And it's out with Sonny. Donnelly's got it. He's in the box. Is he going to put a nice cross in? Floats one up. And was that Pedro Porro that whipped that in? All right. Spurs still looking good, looking bright. They don't look like slowing down. I'm excited to see what kind of subs we get, though, because we know how hungry the youth and the young players have been. I think they could really do some damage this match. Nice job, boys. Back to Vic, and we build and start over again. Nice first time pass from Sonny. Played back. And Bergvall lets it go. Gets on the side of it. He looks like he's going to whack this, guys. Oh, no. Bergvall lacking the confidence. I think he should have had a shot there.
Right. Hopefully that's now sorted out.
You got it all fixed up?
Yeah, someone's timed Daniel Coy's out, and I don't know who did it.
Well, it might have been an accident, so we could say that, I guess. But
yeah, but he's upset about it, and I understand why. He's trying to comment, and he can't comment because someone's timed him out, and I haven't got a clue why.
It wasn't me, man. Sorry about that, though. That stinks. We love you, buddy. We're glad you're back. Glad you're here. And Jose, thanks for getting that fixed, buddy. You've missed some good football, but just more of the same. What the hell is this camera angle? I feel like I'm going to have a seizure. All right, there we go. That was weird. There was a camera like on a player or something. It looked like that was very strange.
Tigaro, if you want to watch the game, mate, we put the link in there. If you want to come into the back and watch the game with us.
The link I have is kind of shite, as you would say, but I'm working on it, and I'm going to have a better one once halftime's finished. Come on, buddy.
So there you go, Tigaro. If you want to come into the back, you're more than welcome to.
It's frozen at the moment.
Oh, it's frozen at the moment, but we'll try and get it back up. But for the second up, we will go to a new complete link.
Yep. It shouldn't have anything to do with it, but I'm wondering if the amount of people watching is putting some kind of a strain on it. But I don't think it. Like I said, I don't think it should. There we go. Game's back though. 44th minute. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a new one here.
Thanks, Lee. Much appreciated, mate.
Boom. AJ is watching as well. Big up, AJ. Glad you're here, man. Tigaro says he's got the gremlins around. I love it. Well, hey, we'll be here, man.
It's got to be coming up to half time now. We've just gone into 30 seconds over half.
Gotcha. Yeah, let me work on this here then.
I'm saying it's coming towards the end of half time. I didn't see. Oh, it's 2 minutes of added on time.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
we're still in the first minute of added on time.
Got you. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. That's awfully loud.
It's out wide again to Sonny. Is that Sonny? Am I getting confused? That's not Sonny on the ball. Nah, it's not his body shape. It's not him. Oh, look at that. It's a goal. It's got to be 3-0. And it is Sonny. What a goal. Did you see that one-touch football?
I didn't see it personally. I've been looking for
Sonny
streams.
has just got a second goal. I thought, is that Sonny? Because his body shape looks all different. And it was brilliant play. It was one-touch football again, which is what I said. I think Tottenham have been concentrating on no more than two-touch football. Look.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
Did you see that? The replay?
No, my fault.
One pass there to Kulu. Kulu takes it past. He nutmegs the defender, Sonny. Goes in on goal. Sits the goalkeeper down.
Near post. Near post. Oh, I love a near post goal. You'll hear me say that all the time. But yeah, near post goals are my favorite.
So it's now the K-League All-Star 11-0, Tottenham 3. And Sonny has 2 of the goals.
Come on, Sonny. Let's go, Sonny.
And that probably is going to be half time, isn't it?
Looks, yeah, it has to be.
No, they're kicking off again. And then surely the whistle must go soon after for half time.
All right, everybody, the link will go away at halftime while I find a new one. Okay. Boop. All right, 1 second. No one leave. We will be back. Just finding a better stream here.
But that's the end of the second half, though.
I'm sorry?
That'll be the end of the second half now.
End of the first half, right?
Sorry, end of the first half. So if we're going to look for a new stream, we can do that amongst the half-time business, can't we?
Exactly.
But the new stream will still be here on this StreamYard link that we're on there. But in the meantime, if some people want to come on and have their say, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to have your say, the StreamYard link that you need to have your say on is this one.
We're throwing all kinds of links at you guys today. Everybody stay on it. You're going to have to.
So if people want to have a say, come on to this StreamYard link that's there. I just need to use a little boys' room.
Well, hey, I'm here. I'm here. Let's see what we've got. If anybody, like Jose was saying, if anybody wants to come join and hang out for halftime, let us know your thoughts. What do you think about the team? What do you think about the match so far, the football we've been playing? Why has Jose had to use a little boys' room so much this morning? I don't know. We can talk about that too. But yeah, so come on and join. We would love to see you. I think, like Jose was saying, everything's been perfect. The one-touch football that we've been playing, I think, is it's really hard to play against, and it's fun to watch. So I think if we can really, if we can pull that off in the league, which I know it's a different kettle of fish, as some would say, but it's a kettle of fish that I think we can handle. I think we can eat all of those fish, right? That's what you do with your kettle of fish, right? You eat them like kippers or something. Anyway, can Spurs play like this in the league? That is the question. But if you can tell me you watched that half and you're not happy about the football, I'd be really surprised, and I'd like to know why. I don't think there was really anything negative to say about that, considering players that we've got, the fact that we've got Ben Davis and Emerson, as our center back pairing. Ben Davis has looked mint. He's looked great. Chris Hagenbar said it's the links effect. It sure is, man. It sure is. There's links everywhere. But we would love you to come onto this one here so that you could say hi to us. Always nice having other people here. Always nice. Always nice. What changes do you guys think are going to be made at half? Is it going to be a wholesale thing? We're going to get an entirely new 11? I think we'll keep a few players, obviously, but yeah, we'll get a lot of movement. And personally, I am excited about that movement. What in the heck? Club friendlies. Sorry, everyone. I'm still looking for another stream as we do this. But look at this. We've got somebody in the back. AJ's here. AJ, what's up?
Oh man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. This whole link game, finding a stream, it's kind of a hassle. But other than that, man, I'm great. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Spurs have played some decent football.
Really have, yeah.
I understand. I do understand completely why Andrew was getting on at them when there was that little drinks break, because the press wasn't really a press. It was one man going, then someone following, and it was a little bit lazy. And there was no real urgency. Up until that point, there was no real urgency in the final third with the ball. But since he's got on at them, the passing has been that much sharper. I think Donnelly's done really well. He's always made himself available. He's used the ball really well. He's been a threat. Kulu through the middle. Kulu should never play out wide. Through the middle, he is just a different sort of player. He's very strong. It's very hard to dispossess him. He's always looking for the ball. He's very good in tight spaces. So yeah, on the whole, I think it's been a good performance so far. But I do think Gray and Sarr have been below par. I don't think either one of them have had a particularly good game so far. So I don't know whether I don't think he's going to I don't know whether he would keep them on. And now that we're 3-0 up, give them another 15, 20 minutes to, express themselves, get minutes in their legs. I don't know whether he's going to keep them on or he's going to rotate the whole team. But yeah, Sarr's been very sloppy. So has Gray.
I noticed Sarr and Gray might have just been whenever I, unfortunately was unable to be watching very closely. Clicking around trying to find working leagues and stuff. But whenever I remember him winning the ball back a couple of times, looking lively. Was he just not very good in possession, giving the ball away?
He's given the ball in this game. From what I've seen, Gray's given the ball away 3 times, and I'm only judging him on what I've seen in pre-season. And in pre-season to this point, he's been very, very good. So I'm only judging him on his past performances. He hasn't been terrible. There have still been good bits where he's got the ball, and as soon as he's received the ball, he's turned, he's looking to go forwards. And that's what you want. You want that from your midfielders. You don't want I'm going to play it safe, I'm going to pass it out wide or drop it back. You want somebody that's, as soon as they are receiving that ball, is on the turn, they're looking to play the ball forwards to create a situation where you are on the front foot, you're getting in behind, you're getting a shot on goal. But I just think if you're comparing it to his performances so far, he's been off of it, and Sarr has been a little bit like Skip for us in the past, where kind of headless chicken. He's running and there's a lot of energy, but the ball's bouncing off of him.
Not a lot of direction for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'd like to see Basuma get on, because I think Basuma's done pretty well in pre-season. As the games have gone on, he's got better and better. I'd like to see him come on. If you were going to leave either one of Gray or Sarr on, I'd leave Gray on.
Fully agreed. Yeah, man.
I'd let him try to play his way into the second half, take Sarr off, because we know what Sarr does. We know what we get from
he's
Sarr.
a known quantity. Yeah, you know, you've
Exactly.
got.
So we're still in the process of understanding what we get from Gray, and I think it's the more minutes he gets, the more time he gets to play alongside what are going to be his teammates, you know, in various situations. That's only going to help.
He needs the time. You know what I mean? More than Sarr. Yeah, absolutely. Just to integrate, just to get just get used to the team and what's expected of him. So yeah, fully agree. If you were to, well, I guess what's the first change you would make? What's your first sub?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, probably Sarr. Probably Sarr for Basuma. I'd get Basuma on and make it just a little bit more organised, because they pass the ball very well. They're very quick. The transition, they look to get forwards as quick as soon as possible, and they do. The 1-2 touching. They're a very good team. You know, that you wouldn't tell that they don't play together. You know, it's an all-star 11, but the chemistry, the movement is really good. So I think you need a little bit of organisation there. I don't think Sarr and Gray are it. So Basuma on just to kind of steady that ship. But I'd keep Son on for a while, because his first goal was typically Son-esque. It was typical Son, but that second goal was pure filth.
I still have not seen the replay of that one. I was
my
away.
word. That second goal is a thing of beauty. The intricate play, and Son, his ability to just drift.
This is goal number 3. Yeah, okay. I'm watching it right now on a replay.
Okay, tell me what you think.
Oh God, yeah.
You see
near post finish.
See what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
the intricacy, the
build-up was beautiful.
100%. But his ability, Son's ability to just that movement. He's given the ball, and as soon as he's given it, he's off. He knows exactly where he's going. He knows where that ball's going to be, and then it's hard enough getting yourself into that position. It's a totally different thing having the calmness to finish that ball, and just the whole of that third goal was quality.
Yeah, no, fully agree. So do you think, there were a lot of people calling for Sonny to go? With things like that, obviously, opposition, you got to take the opposition into account. But I mean, are you personally glad that we're keeping Sonny for another year to exercise the clause?
Last season, towards the end of the season, I was very much in the camp of, if this is what we're getting from him, if this is his output, because he fell off last season. He fell off, took a nosedive off a cliff. His form, and as a player, okay, players go through bad patches. You get that, but as a player, you need to rest or rotate them. If they're not playing well, you can't keep flogging a dead horse. You need to rotate. You need to give them something to fight for. But as the captain, it's a whole new level of, you need to lead by example. And if you're not, something's wrong. And at the end of last season, I was very much in the camp of, if this is what we're going to get from him, if this is his level now, because as you get older, you drop off. That's just the way it is.
That's life. No matter what you're doing, football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was very much in the camp of, okay, maybe it's time to sell him. I understand why we won't sell him, because of the commercial value. I get that 100%.
And he scores goals. I mean, you can't
exactly
disregard that. They come. The goals do come.
100%. But so far this preseason, he looks different. He looks hungrier, like this. And people
it's what it reminds me of Jose Mourinho, son. That season. Yeah.
People will say it's the opposition, but you can only play what you need to perform. You still need to perform. If you're not doing the bits that you would normally do, then people will get on your back, regardless of the opposition. So when you're playing this sort of opposition, you're kind of on a hiding to nothing, because you perform well and people go, oh, but it's only an all-star 11. but
Right.
you've still got to do it. You know, you've still got to get that ball in the back of the net. Or you know, what is the point in having a striker? You've got to, as a goalkeeper, you've got to stop that ball ending up in the back of your net. Otherwise, what is the point of a keeper? So I don't really go in for all of this. Oh, but it's
Get
the
the ball in the
opposition.
back of the net. Come on.
Exactly.
Get the
You can
ball.
only
On the head.
you can
On the head.
you can only ever perform to the best of your ability, and that's what they've done all pre-season so far. Every one of them, to an extent, has performed very, very well. And you know, this game especially, the closer it gets to the start of the season, the better we look. We're just missing a few signings, a couple of experienced signings to really give our squad some sort of strength. Because at the moment, we're going to be relying on the youngsters who do look good. But if you start heaping that much responsibility on such a young group of players, it can have a negative effect. Just
if they play too many minutes, it could have a negative effect on their
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
You don't want the Wayne Rooney effect. But
I think Postecoglou, though, guys, right? He's managed an under-21 side to a winning streak with Australia. So he's used to having youngsters, right? And last year, because he needed to make Champions League, really, but we've made Europa instead, because that was his remit, to get top four, like any other manager that's come in. But if we go one better, right, and actually win the league with youngsters and experience, how great would that be? You know,
for those guys too.
Because look, the first 10 games we were cooking, right? 8 wins and 2 draws, and we broke Premiership records. So we did do a lot of achievements, but then we went backwards after that Chelsea game. It wasn't just that game, but it was like a catalyst of errors that were occurring, and we had our shortfalls with the lads going over to Africa and the Copa America, and you know, it made us weaker, and then we couldn't recover because we didn't have all the juices together. So once you put all the juices together and add more juice with the youngsters and the experience coming in, I think we got a very, very good chance of being contenders at least.
You said mix the juice together. What kind of juice are we drinking? Is this
black
currant?
Coke, man. Rum and
Coke.
If you got the juice, you got to put a little bit of gin in there, ain't you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some people like mint in their gin as well, don't they? They put a pack of mint.
Not for me. But you guys, do you think we're at all in a spot where we could be sort of in trouble, where Levy and co could say, well, look how good these young players are. We don't need to buy players for X, Y, or Z position. Yeah. Do you guys worry about that at all? I do a bit.
It's Levy. You wouldn't put it past Levy to that is his mentality, isn't it? Oh, I can save money because we've got this player coming through. I think if we don't get two solid, regular first team the players that are going to come in, and you're going to think to yourself straight away, right, these are going to start for us. You need that sort of caliber of player to come in. You don't need bench warmers. The youth are coming through, they're playing really well. You need to give them something to aspire to as well. You need to give them something to aim for. You need to keep them on their toes.
True.
So I would hope.
The snip, you know, we give him the snip.
Oh my God, she's got the prop. She's got the props ready to go.
Snap him off, right, and bring in a new adventurous chairman who's going to take us to that next level. Because 1 in 24, lads, 1 in 24, we're the nearly men of the Premiership. We've nearly won the Champions League. We nearly won the League Cup 3 times.
Second half looks like it's going to start.
It's just a shame, because if we had those other 5 trophies in the cabinet, I don't think we'd be so bitter, us Spurs fans, against Levy. But because he's always left us short, it's not just the trophies. It always leaves us short on the key areas that we need strengthening in. And he does a little bit more in January. But by that time, it's too late, lads. We've got to strike while the iron's hot. I put it in Spurs diehards just now. I wrote a whole essay to Spurs about getting Eze. I told them where to go if they don't get him.
Oh man. Oh
Right,
no.
I'm quite vocal in the Spurs emails, right? But they work my emails. You watch. In the next day, we'll sign Eze. I bet you. Come on.
You emailing Donna Cullen herself. So it looks like,
Yeah.
hey, it looks like
Dear
James
Mrs.
Madison.
Cullen.
James Madison, and it looked like Skippy on the pitch. Is that what you saw, Jose?
Skippy boy. Jose's there. Come
Right,
on,
so
Jose.
good afternoon. All I can see is people in the huddle, and that was it because I was looking at my phone. So I just saw there was people in the huddle. That's all I saw. Well, whoever this is, he's not a Korean player, is he?
No, he does not.
Right,
Well,
Madison.
we shouldn't generalize. Perhaps he is. I don't know. I don't see race or color.
Madison is there. I know that Madison's definitely there, but I don't know whether they're going to
Is the
tell us who
Korean
else.
boy with her? Is the you Korean boy been taken?
He played in the first half, but we don't know what number he was.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay. But
The
did
sound's
you
off.
notice him? Did he make an impact? Because I never saw it.
Well, we don't know because we
Unfortunately-
don't know what the number of the player was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well-
They've been the Korean team's played pretty well at times.
so he played for the opposition, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's playing against his new club. Do you know what? I got disturbed, right, lads, and I couldn't join you because they were cutting a tree outside, and Theo said to me, he's got a spare key to move the car. By the time I'd done that and then come back in, I missed the whole of the first half.
Well,
Not
that's
because
so
I
good.
got so, and then I got a call from a doctor, so I do apologise. I would have
Oh,
joined
Ellie,
you earlier.
you're fine. No,
I
don't
would have
no
joined you a
apologies.
lot earlier though, and I missed the match. I know we're 3-0
That is a
up,
shame.
aren't we?
We are. Yep.
Yeah.
Ellie, are you watching it right now, Ellie?
No, because I can't see it. I can't get into the back room with you, Colin. He's saying Colin Sievers has to give me permission to get into the back room. Because I haven't been into the back room for quite a while.
Try this link here if you can. I'm gonna put it in the private chat. And it's
Yeah.
the same one,
So-
but try again. See if it works.
Do I come out of this one and then go into that one?
Nope. So just open them both if you can. That'll be a problem. That might be
in
the
the
issue.
private chat. I won't
yeah,
be
put it
able
in
to do that, will I?
I'm not see that's what I just thought about that. I'm not sure you'll be able to do that and then
It'll
have
cancel
this
out
going at the
this
same
one,
time.
won't it?
Yeah,
So if I'm
yeah, you're
watching
right.
the match, can I speak to you still?
No, it doesn't. There isn't a good way
All
to
right,
make
what
it.
I'll do, I'll just sit here and I'll get it on my laptop. The match,
There you
yeah?
go. Yeah, that'll be perfect. That would be
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
and then I'll turn
Okay,
the
so the goal.
volume
Brandon
down.
Austin is on. Sorry, Brandon Austin is definitely on.
I'll go downstairs and get it on my TV and then turn the volume right down.
There you go.
And the stream that you've got at the moment is a perfect stream.
Shh, we can't say that too loud. We don't want to. We gotta. Yeah. But no, I've been really happy with it too.
I'm in Talking Balls. It's allowed me to go into Talking Balls back room. So can I come in and watch the match with you guys now?
Does it show up there? So normally if you
You have to go into the private chat.
You
have to go into the private chat, and then Colin will put the link in
go
there
into
for
the
you.
private chat on that one, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
and then
come
Colin
in
will
on
put the
this
link
one,
in. Yeah,
and then
Colin put
I'll
the
go
link in
into
for
the
you.
private chat. Then I can watch it on my laptop. Well done, lads. You're super Spurs fans. I love you
we're
both.
on it.
Dearly.
We love you back. We love you back.
That Jack Daniels is waiting for you, Colin.
Yes, I put a dent in it. I definitely put a dent in it.
I've got the American flag especially for you. Look, see? Oh, see?
Yes.
I
Love it.
will
Love it.
roll out the red carpet next time you come.
Hey,
And for Jose as well, because Jose is the G.
we'll be back. We'll be back. Don't you worry.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
You're both my men. You're like the husbands I never had.
There you go. There you go. Don't tell Theo. We won't tell Theo. I don't want Theo to get me.
They'll think I'm hitting on you.
I wouldn't fight Theo.
No, Beth will kill me.
No, she won't. No, she won't. Looks like Tagaro's in the house though.
I'll abstain. No, you guys, you've been special in my life, and I really appreciate all the time you gave me on the channel. And I will be doing some streams with Ash, definitely, for you guys on both of your channels, because even though I'm on Spurs Diehards now, I've got a special place. As long as you'll have me, you know.
Come on, Ellie. We'll always have you. Don't even.
Yeah, because I don't have to presume it. I'm presuming it, and that's a bit rude. But I'll always have Talk and Ball and Eltel Cockerel. What brilliant channels. Everybody sub, like, share, comment to these two gentlemen, because they are absolutely fabulous. Top blokes on screen and brilliant, even better off screen, because you get to know the real them. Because you know when you're on stream, sir, like both of you sirs, I call you, you have to be a bit different, you know.
Yeah, you put on a bit of a
a little bit. You can't
not too bad.
Right now, my internet on my on my laptop is just spinning around. It won't connect. So if it does connect, if not, I'll go downstairs and watch it on the TV.
The K-League just scored a goal, but it was a clear offside.
Oh,
Three players offside. Even the one that crossed the ball in was offside.
Yeah.
Looks like Skip is in central defense. Interesting. No, just kidding. Just kidding. He's playing in the midfield. I take back that statement.
Yeah. Do you like my glasses, boys? I got them new yesterday. I bought them.
No, they're nice. Yeah.
Then they hide the bags under the eyes because of the lack of sleep.
I probably have them too. I didn't sleep hardly at all. Yeah, but they're nice and big. I like them.
Yeah, they are. They're big. They're big-hearted like us three.
Exactly. There you go. Exactly. Is that Madison? Yeah, Madison's like kind of dancing around in their box there.
Is he come on in the second half, Madison?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I don't know who he came on for.
Is Divine playing?
Tigaro, just underneath your comment, mate. That's the link.
Yeah. Has Divine played, or has he come on?
3-1.
Oh yeah.
That's not offside. That's a goal.
Yeah. No.
Brandon Austin done well. Saved the ball. He saved the ball. He dived down to his right-hand side, but he's parried it right in front of their number 9, who's the guy that doesn't look Korean.
Yeah. So they've got one or two players who are not Korean playing.
They've definitely not got. It's like it's a lot of all stars in the team now.
Lovely.
Everybody that is watching this stream, don't tell the cops. Like I said, don't
go in the private chat.
Hold on.
She's in twice, Ellie.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute it.
Oh, maybe I can get this muted.
That's it. I muted it. Right, shall I mute this one as well? Yeah, and then I'll go in the private chat.
There's no putting your hands up, Emerson Royale. It was clearly onside. The guy just went running on his own. He's clearly onside, and Emerson's got his hand up for offside. It's not offside.
Yeah, I hate that.
If you do your job properly, then he didn't need to be offside. You should have been side by side with him if you had done your job properly. Instead of putting your arm up and saying offside.
No, fully agree. It's lazy. Cop out. Yeah, Ellie, I just put in the link again. The private chat link again in there, and then if you click on that, it should take you to like another StreamYard that's just the match. Let us know. I don't see it in there on the match one. Oh my God!
And guess what? The centre arse were nowhere near him, because this guy's a centre forward, and our centre arse were nowhere near him again. The K-League have scored a second goal through their non-Korean number 9. It's now 3-2 to Tottenham. Tottenham have conceded 2 goals. This is the wake-up call they need.
Hey, Ellie.
And they're
Can you see
dancing away, the Korean team. Look at that. They're all dancing away. That's
Ellie,
fantastic.
if you can see the chat, oh wait, Jose and I both put it in there, but if you can see the chat, like the regular chat, even we put the link in there also. I'm not sure if that's easier or harder to get to, but we put the link in there also. We want you to at least see some of this match, but that was a nice headed goal.
Hold on. Did you look? It was with Emerson, right? Yeah. He's run away from Emerson, right? And then Emerson puts his hands up to Porro as if to say, Porro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Emerson left the player. It's clear to see that Emerson left the player. And
I
then
wish he would have scored that bicycle kick earlier. I know. Yeah, he's frustrating the absolute shit out of me.
Now, first half, AC Milan were doing a deal. Second half, they might delay the deal.
Right, I was gonna say I wish he had made that.
His name is Ulineun. So
if he had got that. He's got to have a Korean parent or something, right?
No, you can have foreign players in your league, can't you?
It's very true.
But his name, yeah, he's got an Eastern European sounding name, Ulineun.
Spurs corner.
James
Maddison. I love James Maddison.
I don't think Tottenham have changed their back four because I've seen Porro, Emerson, Davis. Sonny's still on the pitch.
Gray's still on the pitch. Look, Ellie's on the stream with the match. Yes.
Do they have to be added and then removed to see it, or can I just see it from now?
They can just see it.
Okay, fair enough. Cool.
Yeah. Boom. And we should be able to. Yeah. Hold on. Boom. Oh, you're still muted, Ellie. That but once we get you unmuted, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, thank you.
Bloody no problem.
I come on and they score 2 goals. I'm a right bock.
Ellie's a bad luck.
So Skippy's on.
Queen Ellie the Bock. That's what I'm going to be called. Queen Ellie the Bock.
We'll change it. Yeah, you got to change it now.
Come on.
So Skippy and Madison have come on for Bergvall and Sarr because Gray's still on the pitch.
Which is what I wanted. Argentinian kit. So
That's what I thought too, Ellie.
Are we all on the same minute? 56, 47?
Yeah. We're all watching the same one.
Yeah. Oh, magic. Come on, Skippy. Yes.
I like doing the streams this way, Jose. We finally figured it out.
Playing. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Emerson
was at fault for both goals, in my opinion. He left the striker for both goals.
He's a right div, isn't he?
And then as a go at other people, he calls for offside because he was lazy tracking back. And then with Porro, he blamed Porro for the second goal when he let his man go. So in the first half, he done well. Milan.
Oh my God, Skippy!
Milan would have bid for him in the first half, but in the second half, they're going to delay their bid now, Queen Ellie.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying the back.
A bit of shit there. I like that. Oh,
good afternoon, Scott. Scott's just joined. Says big up, Colin, Jose, Ellie. Hope you're all doing well. We are, Scott. Right, good morning to you, sir. I hope you're well.
Big up, brother.
I've got my football ready to play later on over the park.
So you're just we just need to sub Ellie in. I think we need to put you in. I know it's not your position, but I think you could play central defense today. We're going to put you in for Emerson. And
I'm only 5'5". So
that's okay. Hey,
I don't know
Jose was telling me about short defenders the other day. You know.
Yeah. Do you know what? There's Martinez at Man United, isn't he? He's about 5'2".
Wasn't Maldini a small fella? I mean, he's.
Maldini, no, he was.
No, Baresi was a short one. Costa Curta was a 6 foot plus, and Baresi was a short one.
I reckon Maldini must have been 6'1", 6'2", easily, because he's quite elegant. No, not quite.
Tigaru says Milan are now offering 18 quid.
Take it. We'll take it. The price is just going down. We'll take it.
I tell you,
Chris Agenbar says he missed the changes at half time. Yeah, Austin's come on for Vicario. Skip has come on for Bergvall. Madison has come on for Sarr.
Well done.
And
well done, Skippy.
Who else?
Well done. Well played.
and I think the rest of the team is the same. Although, is this Manor Solomon? Yeah, it could be Manor Solomon on for Johnson. If that's Solomon on the ball now, it could be Manor Solomon on for Johnson.
Solomon's about my height, so he doesn't stand out on the pitch.
Archie Gray. I feel like so AJ was talking during halftime about him not looking good, but I thought Archie Gray's played a good match so far.
That was unlucky by Kulusevski. It's a good shot, but he got blocked. They're full of running, aren't they? The Korean team.
Yeah, no, they're good. I mean,
are they Japanese or they're Korean, aren't they?
Korean, yeah, but this is their cup final for a lot of these people. They're playing with Sonny. They're playing in front in the national stadium, and they're all playing together. It's meant to be the elite of the elite from their league, and Sonny is also playing, who is, for all intents and purposes, the president, the prime minister, and the king of Korea.
It looks like a good crowd as well. Good
attendance. It's full.
The full ass. Yeah.
Ellie, I forgot you have a cool Sunny shirt. Remember?
Yes, I have. Shall I put it on?
No, you don't need to.
I'm going to put it on now. You said that. Hold on. Just bear with me.
As soon as
it's just here. I bought a new Spurs shirt as well. Not last year's, the year before, because Højbjerg played in it. So I'm going to get his name on it.
Take his name out of your mouth. He's left the club. What's wrong with you?
Right, no, but he's left it, but he hasn't left my heart. Right, so this is the shirt I got. Right, this is the one Højbjerg wore the first season, where he had a terrific season, didn't he?
That's a good shirt too. That was a good shirt. That was a good.
Mourinho. Which is the one that you've been picking at?
Right, and this is the Sonny one. Yeah, this one went to QPR with me, and I've got a lot of likes. People were going like that to me. Yes. Coming in my face and fist pumping me. It really did get a lot of attention.
Boom.
Yeah.
Glad.
I'll put it on for you. I'll have to turn my camera off because I don't want to go like a porn site or anything like that.
Ellie, you're the best.
Okay, lads. Right. Oh, it's so hot today. It's very humid.
How many degrees? How many
32.
degrees? That's about what it is here. Yeah.
That's what it's like in America at the moment as well.
Yeah, it is currently
32 degrees.
It's actually 30 here, but it's because it's still morning.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Was that Archie Gray with the last second block there? I think Archie Gray might have been last man back. Wow, look at this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 substitutions. Bissouma, Spence, Werner, Mikey Moore, Lancashire, Devine, and who's the one at the front? Is that Abbott?
I honestly, yeah, it must be Abbott. Yeah.
So Johnson's coming off now. So Johnson wasn't off in the first place. Sonny's coming off.
Oh, that's a shame.
Is he giving the captain's armband? He's giving the captain's armband to James Maddison. So that means Radu is still on the bench.
Come on.
Veliz is still on the bench. Scarlett is still on the bench. Tigaro is right. He says, Jesus, the bus has finally arrived with our subs.
Yeah, no
Bring
kidding.
on my boy Dane Scarlett. Come on. I've been watching him since he was 8 years old, lads. And I think he's going to cut the mustard. A lot of people doubt him, but I've got faith in him because I love him as a person as well. I've spoken to him on many occasions, and he's such a lovely he reminds me of Saka. You know when Saka speaks for Arsenal, and he's such a lovely lad. I just want him to make it because he deserves it, and I hope it's with us.
I feel like he might be down the pecking order a bit in our striking options at Spurs, but I hope he makes it as well.
Yeah, I think so because Mikey Moore's making an impression. Lancashire's going on loan, isn't he? The Leaf has to be given a chance as well because we spend a lot of money on him, so they're not going to ignore him.
Right.
But if Scarlett produces, then he should get the nod. But he has to produce, doesn't he? He scored 1 goal so far against QPR, or has he scored 2? I think he's got 2 pre-season, if I'm right.
You very well could be. You very well could be. I only remember the QPR goal, but I also
I was there, you see, so I remember it, and I cheered so loud for him.
I was going to say, did you get in trouble?
No, because there was trouble there, actually. There was actually trouble at QPR. It wasn't fisticuffs, it was verbal, but it was quite nasty, and it got quite racial, and it was not nice. It was quite racist, to tell you the truth, but it wasn't needed. And all the Greek fans in the corner, I think they might have been Postacoglu's family, I'm not sure, but they were really, really taken aback by what was said about them, and it was so nasty. And the guy next to me, he was from Australia, he was disgusted by it, you know, so everybody was disgusted by it, but the Australian guy in particular, because he was an Australian Greek, and he said that, oh, that's so vile, you know, and I thought it was as well. But you know what, sometimes we get a little bit immune to racial slurs. Not immune, that's the wrong word. You get used to it and you think it doesn't make it right. It's just so terrible when it happens. And when it happens with your own fans, I think it's worse. You know, when
God, yeah.
You realize... you see it happen elsewhere, you think, oh, you know, it's so bad. And
Chelsea fans are the worst, or
and Millwall fans are very bad as well. You know, they'll knock anybody out. Millwall fans, they don't care what race you are. Maybe I'm generalising Millwall fans, but but there are a lot of good Millwall fans as well, and there are a lot of good Chelsea fans. I'm not going to call them out so much. But
I fully agree.
I've experienced in my life is when it's against us, it's usually the Jewish thing, you know, and it's so vile, you know. But this time it was the Greek thing, so I just thought
people will latch on to whatever they can to be mean and try to, you know what I mean. Football's real weird about that too, you know. People look for anything they can do to get under your skin, and
true, Colin. You and Jose, I'm part of her game too, right? And it's my job to report any racial abuse against women and sexual abuse, any abuse against women if they're a player, an official, or just a fan, right? So I do get to see a lot more perhaps than you guys, and it's quite bad. It is very bad. The things that are said. I won't go into it because some of it is private and you can't divulge it.
4-2.
Come on,
Werner to Lancashire.
Hey, I thought Werner was terrible.
Is he going on loan to Ipswich? Is that right?
I'd like to keep him, but I understand for his development, he probably should go. That was awesome. And guys, that was Werner doing the Werner thing. Werner puts in those. Yes.
Come on, Sonny. Yes.
You anybody can get one of those at a really cool store.
And they're very reasonably costed. Yeah, I got mine for free from Colin. So if you get in with Colin, you get one. Buy one, get one free, maybe.
Exactly.
We're not giving them away.
We'll have a contest maybe, but God, this cross from Werner is just tasty.
Mark's brilliant because Mark was saying, Mark's been commenting the quad's off because of the 2 goals we conceded, and then Mark said the quad's back on. So well done, the sheriff. The sheriff is back on for the quad.
Loving it.
Tigaro says goal, good defending. You've got Chris Agenbar saying calling out goal as well, and Tigaro.
Yeah.
And they've now taken a break, a water break.
Yeah, I'm going to have a water break as well. Might as well.
Me too. Why not, right? Jose, where's your bottle of water?
Oh my God, Brendan Johnson.
I have squash. I like putting squash in mine.
Yeah, so do I. But
I'm into black currant. Black currant is my
black
stuff.
Currant and apple is nice. And
so
kiwi and apple is lovely as well.
I have orange and mango.
Yeah,
last time I was in your lovely country, I bought this stuff that I thought was black currant juice, and I started to drink it, and I was like, wow, this is pretty strong. And I realized I was supposed to have been mixing it with water. the whole time.
Scott, Scotty M, are you watching the game, mate? Just curious.
We have to teach you Americans when you come over the rules about England.
Yeah,
and one of
the
them is
juice makes
squash.
it.
You don't drink it neat. You have to mix it with water.
Oops.
See, I like Guinness with a blackcurrant top.
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice.
Oh, you're not watching it, Scott. 'Cause I was just going to say, if you wanted to watch it, I could put a link if you want to watch it. But if you just want to hear us, mate, that's all well and good. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, always good, Scotty. The link. I'm
I'm
surprised at how
Scotty,
well it's holding up.
No, Scott says he's not what God. No, I'm not watching this, and I'm trying to enjoy my morning. So he's just glad to be here.
Football, go
Which is
on.
good.
Hey, Scott, you're the
love
best,
you,
buddy.
Jed.
We enjoy you being here. Yeah, Jed Spence.
Jed Spence. He's
What's
like a
you guys' idea of Jed Spence? I mean, how are you feeling about him?
Thumbs up to Jed Spence. 2 thumbs up. Yes, he was very impressive against QPR. Brilliant.
Yeah, if he carries on like this, then he saves you money. You don't have to be looking at your Vandersons and players like that. He saves you money.
Maybe we put him out on loan, right? Because we thought he weren't quite ready mentally in terms of his behaviour.
So close. Oh my God.
Close. Unlucky Lancashire. He knows where the goal is, doesn't he?
He's got something about him. I really like him.
Well built. His chest, looks like a tough man.
Like a brick shit house. I wouldn't fight him, that's for sure.
Maybe
I always try to judge people on whether or not I would fight him, and I definitely wouldn't fight him. He looks too strong.
Colin, I would never fight you.
I would lose. You beat me up easy.
You know, I've lost 2 stone now in weight.
You'd be faster now.
I'm going down. Another 2 stone, and I'm nearly at my playing weight.
There you go. We need to. That's what we'll start.
Are you enough for wedding weight? Is a goal?
I'm nearly at wedding weight.
Another
2 stone. Even if I lose 1 stone by the end of September, I'll be happy. Because I can't be the fattest lady at the wedding. Come on.
Who's getting married?
My daughter Sophia.
Ellie's daughter.
Oh my
She's getting
God.
married to a Chelsea fan.
Here comes the dragon, and off goes Emma Goat.
Oh, look at him. He's a fine specimen of a man.
Goodbye, Emma Goat.
I think this is Emerson's last match, maybe.
I do too. I think it's definitely the last time that he and Davis will line up together as a center back pairing.
I think it's interesting that the last person to be taken off, weren't he?
He's well
we're trying to get him in the shop window. We're trying to, say, hey, look at this guy. He's good.
Yeah, but Tigaro said he dropped down to 18 quid. How are we going to make any more money? They're taking him off.
You know what? When you're in an office, right, and there's always somebody in the office that's really likable, and they're such a lovely person. That's Emerson at Spurs. He's so effervescent. He's so lovely. They don't want to get rid of him. So they've taken him on tour to give him his last hurrah, haven't they? Oh, they're so sweet, Spurs, but we're not winners like that.
If we're gonna be sweet like that, then we need to give Ben Davis his testimonial. He's been here for 10 years.
People don't do testimonials anymore.
I know because I know, and the reason is because they don't need the money. They have all, you know what I mean. It used to be kind of like a money making deal for them as they retired, but still.
Don't you think
the last one I remember was
looks like Charlie a bit? The boy from Holland, the one who's got his own YouTube site, comes on Spurs Diehards as well. He looks a bit like Charlie a bit.
I need to meet him. I'm not sure I know him.
Have you seen him? He's been on Spurs Diehards. He's been on Hotel Cockerel. I'm sure he's been on your show as well. Okay, little Charlie.
I don't know if he's been on mine.
There's a certain person in the back who I don't know the name of, but I'm hoping that he will subscribe to the channels as well.
And don't tell the cops.
No, he was here earlier, but I just didn't say nothing. So.
Oh, okay. I'm just playing also.
Oh my God, their manager. He's so cute.
Ellie's got a crush.
Yeah, he's so cute looking.
I think, have you guys, the we call it the Great British Baking Show, but I think you guys just call it Bake Off.
Yeah, the Great British Bake Off. Yeah, we've got that show.
Yeah.
I think he nicked it from us because we started it, didn't we?
I think we just watched yours.
Look.
Paul Hollywood and
Yeah. Oh, I've got a
Prue.
tit tat about Paul Hollywood. Right, Paul
Well, so
Hollywood.
he reminds me of Ange, but obviously not Australian.
Yeah, he's got blue eyes, and I think Andrew's got hazel eyes. I think he's got hazel or green.
Oh, ball over the top. The players running in. He's got speed to burn. Good save. Good save by Austin.
Good block by Skippy as well.
Who's playing left back? He had piece. Is it still Donnelly at left back? He had pace to burn there.
David Donnelly.
This guy was quick. Look at that.
Yeah,
but he was quicker than our centre halves. He was quicker than our centre halves as well. It's actually Abbott. It was Abbott playing at left back.
A bit slow there.
Oh look, they got. Is that the referee running with?
Yeah. I kind of hate it. It makes me feel sick.
Ref cam, well done, Lancashire. So
Tigaro is happy with Biss. He says that Biss is looking good.
So I think Basuma's quietly had a really good preseason. To be fair.
Yeah, I agree. I said this on the Irish Hotspur earlier. I thought that Basuma has, and I think the reason why he has is because we've got players that are coming in that ain't messing about. We've got players that are coming in that want to take first team spots, and at the end of the day, if you haven't got competition, then you'll rest on your laurels because you think, oh, I'll get picked week in, week out. It's not the case this season. This season, you can make changes.
Well played.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Maddison should have chipped it rather than hit it straight at his leg. Should have put his foot under the ball.
Skippy trying to give it Zidane passes.
You know what I mean?
God.
He's playing well, Skippy. I think he's making a little name for himself in this match.
Skippy Zidane.
Skippy Zidane with the ball.
Now he just needs to headbutt somebody in the chest.
He's going a little bit bald on top, old Skippy, isn't he?
Yeah, as a guy who's also doing that, I feel for him. He's younger than me, even though.
My brother Scully done that. He went 23. He was going a little bit bald.
Man, that's a shame. I feel bad for bald people. As one myself.
Because I'm telling you what, the sexiest man on live was Telly Savalas, and he had no hair.
I'll have to look him up. I'm not sure who that. Yeah, I've never seen him.
Kojak.
Man.
Okay.
Not too young. Oh yeah, you do know the program because it was an American program.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's American.
Yep.
He was Jennifer Aniston's child's godfather, apparently.
Interesting.
He sucked lollipops for a living.
Yeah, he did.
And made lots of money. Although he did act in some spaghetti westerns as well. So.
And his brother was a chubbier guy, wasn't he?
His brother's what?
His brother was the chubbier policeman in the same show. The one with the curly hair, the chubby boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's his brother.
God, these Korean boys can run, man.
God. I know.
Wow.
So can Skippy. Look at that.
Skippy. God, Skippy.
And the pass, too.
He's playing a lovely pass.
Yeah.
He's playing like he did when he was at Norwich.
Prime Zidane, isn't he?
He played fabulous for Norwich.
You could have him for a cool 40 mil, and he's homegrown.
50 mil. Price
50 mil. Yeah, you're right.
Steve Perriman said, "Don't underestimate a homegrown player," and they're proving it because these young boys, all right, they haven't not been as long as Skippy, but Dane Scarlett has been here longer, but he hasn't come on yet, has he?
Nah.
I want to see Dane Scarlett. He's my boy. I'm going to be
I don't know what the deal is with Scarlett, but I don't think we're gonna see much of him this season. I really don't. Sadly.
I don't know about that. I'm going to go against you, Colin.
I hope no. Well, I want to be wrong. To be honest.
Nice Smack ball by Divine to Madison.
Oh, rubbish, Madison. Rubbish.
That was a lovely ball by Divine.
Beautiful.
Divine, get your head out of your ass, Madison. Come on.
Divine's thought making has been really good in pre-season.
Yes.
He's made the right pass. He's made the right dribble. His thought process is bang on. It's been 100% during pre-season.
Brilliant. He's such a good player. He's got such good vision.
That layoff was terrible. What are you guys doing?
Oh, well done.
That's Mikey Moore with a pirouette.
Brilliant,
was-
Mikey Moore.
It
Brilliant.
was really nice to retain possession for sure. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
he's
gonna be
blocked it.
perfectly set
He's
up.
ready to bang it in there. Lancashire. You see
Was that
the
Lancashire
difference
again?
between them and Werner. They make themselves available. Werner stands behind his marker. He's got no football IQ in front of goal. And when he does beat his marker, he faffs at it because he just doesn't know how to score. I wish if he could score, he'd score so
he
many.
can assist. He can assist though.
Yeah, but do we need an assist or do we need more goals? I think we need more goals than more.
Here we go. They're running at pace, these
Look at
people,
that.
boys. There we go. Nice tackle by
Yeah.
Jed, who's come right across.
Who's that tracking back? Was that Basuma or
No,
Sarr?
that was Spence.
Or was it Spence?
Spence made the tackle just then.
No, I mean the guy running back, was that Sarr?
It's got a nice bisp. Sar's come off.
Oh, Basuma, bloody hell. There you
Look
go.
at Sonny. Hi,
Sonny's
hi,
giving us a
Sonny.
wave.
He looks
Yeah,
shy, doesn't he?
Oh,
Looks really
God.
shy of it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's wild right now.
63,395.
63,000, bloody hell. Let's put more money in the coffers. I
For
wonder
Korea.
what our cut is.
I don't think we need a cut. We get enough when we get out there, don't we? Surely.
Oh, well played. Oh.
Brilliant. What a
great
goal. What a goal.
God,
Great
you won't see a
goal.
better goal than that today. I gotta
He
change the
took
score.
that so well. He's doing
That's
the
best.
Sonny.
That's the best goal of the day. Wow, I love those.
What's that
Just let it drop.
playing?
He didn't even have to put much on it. That almost reminded me of Danny Rose versus Arsenal. Not really, but you know
Oh
what I
my
mean.
God.
Just the fact that it
He
fell
took
and
it
he
so
didn't
The
even have to do
Koreans,
anything.
the Koreans are winning the second half 3-1, by the way,
Yeah.
guys.
Look at them, yeah.
Mark Cousins is saying the quad's back off now.
Are they the Korean champions?
No, it's the Korean K1. It's the All-Star 11s.
Oh, all-star, also from all the teams?
Yeah, from all the teams, they've picked their best
Ah,
players.
right,
It's an
I'm with
All-Star
you.
11
I'm with you. So
or
all
an
the
All-Star
best
22.
players.
Yeah.
No,
Let me
they're
see.
pretty good.
Brandon Austin makes a brilliant punch. It lands on him, and he's hit that perfectly. There's nothing you can do about
It's
that.
just like Danny Rose versus
Yeah, it's
Arsenal, but it's
nothing.
not as far out.
Yeah, there's
Very
nothing
good
you can
punch,
do about that.
but I would have said he should have punched it to the side rather than to
Yeah,
the
but when
front.
he punched it amongst a crowd of players though. When he went
Yeah,
up
he
for
did.
it.
They could have reacted, but I would have said he should have punched it more to the side. Then it wouldn't. They still would have scored probably because they're up for it, aren't they? these
So it's
Korean
now
boys?
3-1 to the Korean All-Stars in the second half.
There's
Mark-
some non-Koreans playing.
Mark Sheriff Cousins is saying, can we sign whoever scored that goal?
Bloody very good goal.
It was pretty sick.
Took it.
Maybe
so
that's the plan. We do know that
Yeah,
you know that Ange likes to shop you know in these markets a bit. Maybe this has been a scouting endeavor.
Daniel
Is that-
Coys, good afternoon, sir. It has been a poor second half. Daniel, are you watching the game or do you need to watch it? If so, we can bring you into the back, mate. And as per my message to you, Daniel, I will get to the bottom of it. I haven't got a clue who done that. I didn't even know how to actually access it all, but found that you were quite right. Someone has timed you out, and I don't know why. I don't know when it happened. I mean, you could tell me when you were last on the show, but I don't know when it happened. But I'll make sure that we get to the bottom of this because it's wrong. You should never have been timed out if someone's done that. Well, hoping it was an accident rather than someone.
I was gonna say it could. I got fat fingers and I clicked pretty haphazardly, so I guess I could have done it in theory, but I don't think I did.
But I'm hoping it's an accident rather than someone that's got an issue, right?
Yeah.
And we'll watch out for that. But I'm really sorry, Dan. But as I said to you, mate, you know me. I'm as straight as they come. I've got no issue at all with you, pal. So it's nothing, you know. Unless I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known unless you brought it up. So,
I'm glad you said something though, man.
Yeah, so am
really
I.
good news.
So am I.
Yeah.
But welcome back, Dan, because you are a good man in this community, mate.
Look at him Gene up the crowd. He thinks they're going to get that fourth goal. Are they going to tie it up?
They're enjoying themselves, aren't they? They're really enjoying the match. They've stepped up.
Like Jose was saying, it's their cup final. This is a big one.
So I think it's the Korean 11, and now it's the international 11 from the Korean League.
Yeah. That's it.
Is it bad that I kind of want him to score?
Oh,
it is.
carry on,
Come
play on,
on,
but it was
come-
a bad foul.
Come on, we want to win
That
this
was
game.
is that Lancashire to
Go
Werner?
on, Werner.
Werner to
Hey.
Lanks.
Bit long.
Oh.
Yeah. Ruined it.
Is Lancashire a
Broke it in.
forward? He's not a forward that builds up play, is he? He's a forward
No.
that gets into the end of things.
Yeah.
Hangs out on the shoulder of the last defender, and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I
he
see
makes
him.
himself available for the finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox in the box.
Yeah. Whereas Mikey Moore, he's an all-rounder. Look, I think
Skippy's limping.
Whoops. Oh, Basuma.
Yeah, but did you see the tackle on him?
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, I did
Bloody
before.
hell, that's a
Yeah.
bit harsh. Go on, Werner. Come on. What are you waiting for next year? Do you know what? Some of our players have to learn to stroke the ball in. They
Well-
play it with too much pace and it goes beyond. Oh dear, I think he's tired. Skippy's legs
No,
are
Skippy's
gone.
gone.
He's gone.
Foul's taking it out of him. Yeah, he
The
knows he's
weather.
gone. Look,
He's gone. Take him off, Mr. Coglu.
that was
That sucks.
look at it. Look.
Oh,
It's
that-
right, and he studied him in his knees.
Oh,
That's
that would have
dirty.
been a sending off in the
It
Prem.
is a sending off. That's what I said to you. Did you see the tackle?
Sending
'Cause
off.
it looked really bad. And now that you've seen it close up,
Oh dear. I feel for Skip because he's been playing very, very well. The best I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, and
Oh, Sonny
Yeah.
looks concerned. Johnson looks yeah. Brennan Johnson looks about 12 years old, doesn't he?
he does. I think he needs a mustache.
Yeah, he needs a bit of meat. He's a bit on the slim side.
Yeah.
He needs to be a little bit bigger in the Premier. See, Skip, he's all right. He's a little guy, but he's got a little bit of meat on him. He can handle himself.
well, we've got
Yeah.
14 outfield players.
Oh, that
So
was
surely, if he's injured, take him off and replace him with another player because
Yeah,
we have
put on
got
Dave.
14 outfield players.
I'm
He's got a yellow
surprised-
card.
That's
And
a sending
Skippy
off
staying on the
red.
field.
The referee has just given
That's
the
a
player
sending
a
off.
yellow card.
Yeah, in a friendly. But
How
that
can
was
you
a
see it?
sending off all
But
day long.
retrospectively, but he's let the whole of the play go on. The game stopped to then give him treatment. He's had the treatment and then he's gone back and given him a yellow card.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that one.
was
That's crazy.
That was a red card all day long. Honestly, his legs high and his
Anderson
his
Oliveira.
studs showing. If he'd done leg high and his studs weren't showing, maybe yellow card. But his studs right in.
He studied him. He studied him in the knees.
Yeah.
Look at that
Well
turn by
done.
Spence.
Oh,
Out wide to Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore. Oh, inside. He was inside to Divine there.
Come on, put the pressure on. I'm a bit stronger, man. Put the pressure on the goalie. Well done.
Nice header by Abbott.
Nice one, Abbott. Is Abbott a right back? A left back, sorry.
I didn't think he was, but he's playing left back tonight.
Because for QPR, I think he was more central. He's a midfielder, isn't he, Abbott? George Abbott?
I thought so, but I'm not sure.
He's the darker looking player, isn't he? He's got
He's got
skin.
a goatee beard type thing.
He looks a bit green.
On this day 5 years ago, Tottenham defeated Bayern to win the Audi Cup.
Well done. Well done, Jed Spence. Just done
So to
enough
everybody-
to put him off.
To everybody saying we don't have trophies, 5 years ago we won the Audi Cup by beating
Yes.
Bayern Munich. So put
Yeah,
that in your
come
trophy cabinet.
I saw it.
I've seen
When
it
I
too.
went on
Yeah,
the tour.
the tour was awesome. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, you know what? Did you go into the NFL? Obviously, that's quite awesome. The NFL part,
Yeah, it's
really
crazy.
brilliant,
The whole thing was. I was just amazed. It was nice.
brilliant, isn't it?
Sad
you
that
have a
I didn't
player?
go to White Hart Lane.
Did you have a player on your tour? Or was it just a tour?
No, I wish. That's no players.
Next time you
Just
come
a
over,
tour.
Colin, I'll book the tour for you and your family, right? And we'll all go together on an Aussie RD Les one or whatever.
That would be so cool.
Whatever player you choose, because you
Wow.
can choose lots of different players.
Like
have a listen to. I've just seen a quote on Last Word of the Spurs. It was posted 43 minutes ago and it says Ange Postecoglou, and a comment he's made, and the comment says, "I've got one effing thing to say. We go and have a crack, man for man."
Damn, what a baller! I love it. I love this guy. Yeah, Daniel is 100% right. So
Whoa,
defensively,
Is it the crossbar?
Hit the bar, the inside of the
damn,
bar. What was that? Oh, it was offside.
offside.
Anyway.
But yeah, Daniel's right. Defensively, we've been all over the place. Second half, it's a mess.
Good player. What's his name? This guy. He's got a bit of beef on him as well. Look how he controls it. Bloody hell. He's the one who's on crack, goal, isn't he?
Yes, he's on crack.
He's on crack.
He's on crack. Korean crack.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Yes,
baby girl.
Come on. Come on, Maddison. He's a cutie pie as well. James Maddison's quite cute. I'm only looking, I'm not a touching.
I think he's losing his hair too, though. 5 more minutes.
Like my friend said, it's all right having a lot of steak as long as you eat at home.
Good stuff. I like that.
I got the nickname Cougar the other day.
Well,
surprised it's taking this long.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits.
I love my husband too much. I better shut up.
Theo's gonna get mad.
Yeah. But David Ginola comes my way. I don't know.
5 minutes of added on time. We're into the first 40 odd seconds of it.
Come on, Tottenham. Score another goal. Make it 5-3. It's a victory. We win 4-3, but it'd be nice to get the 5th. We'll plead the 5th.
I would agree. Tigara says matters having a shocker. I agree. And then Ronnie, Brentford confirmed Igor Thiago to be sidelined until late 2024 after a successful surgery on a meniscus injury. Tony saying, Ronnie, we've heard about that, but they've also got another striker besides
Sade. But I had him before. They had Sade. Sade was already there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They got Mbeumo Vista there, and I think Sade was the other one they had there. But for like, the person that's closer to the Tony profile is the guy that got injured rather than Sade. So the 4 players we haven't seen today are, just going back looking here, we haven't seen Tyrese Hall, Manor Solomon, Alejo Veliz, or Dane Scarlett. They're the ones, the outfield players that we haven't seen today. And the goalkeeper that we haven't seen today is Whiteman and Gunter.
So what does that tell us about those players?
Well, it depends. It depends if he plays them, who he starts against Bayern Munich, because that's the real test, isn't it? At the end of the day.
I agree with that.
It's a nice ball.
Starting Mikey Moore. Oh.
No.
The referee, I think the referee's watching different games. He might have to go back and.
He's an idiot.
He's watching a different game here, I think, the ref.
Yeah.
In Korea, the rules are slightly different in Korea. Wow, dude, fizz that right across the face of the goal.
In their league, you're allowed to boot people and tread on people and stud people. It's fine. It's not a problem at all. It's just normal playing football.
They're competent footballers.
It's men's football, Jose. This is how men play football. They studs up, tackle each other.
It's interesting because I think in the first half it was a Korean 11, and in the second half it looks like it's the Korean international 11.
I know.
But
they're winning. The second half team are winning 3-1.
I mean, if the MLS best team, if they did a best of the MLS, it would be.
That was great.
That's a lovely ball. It's unlucky.
That's so good.
That was Mikey Moore.
Oh, that side tackle was weird and languid. What the hell?
The way he dragged the ball and dummied the player, and he left him for dead. That player was saying, "Where's he gone? Where's he gone?" Such a good player. I love him. I think he's going to be a top player for us. That Mikey Moore. What a player.
I think that getting Werner on loan for this last season, for this one season was actually brilliant. We're not stuck with him for a long time. We have him for one more season. He can be useful for one more season.
Vernon
Get
has
us a
switched
couple
sides
assists.
because Vernon switched sides because that was him on the ball just now. So Vernon must have switched sides.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's there, Madison.
Now he's on the
hit
right.
it, hit it. Oh,
Oh.
he should have taken it. I know
Come
that
on.
I'm seeing people that
Do you
shoot
know
from
what?
where
He
they-
should have taken it, but Postecoglou would be happy that he put it across the 6-yard box because that's what Postecoglou wants.
Yes.
So even though we're telling him to shoot, Postecoglou would be happy that he did that.
Oh my
6-yard
God, would he
goal.
be happy that he just took out the goalie there?
He
Too?
yeah, and the referee says no play on.
Hey, fuck it.
That's a good ball. Go on, Dragushin. Put him under pressure. That's a good block.
It was
Well
Skippy
done,
that blocked it.
Skippy. Well done, Skippy. Skippy man of the match.
Am I allowed to say that Skippy's been good this preseason?
Yes, of course you are. Because he has been good. It's not a lie.
Thanks you. Thanks you to
Madison, have it.
Go on, Madison. Go on, Madison.
Oh,
he's
hit the fucking post.
Oh, he's not got his shooting boots on today, has he?
Oh yeah, because that was a good shot, but it's hit the post.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is that
I think
he's
the
not going
posts
in.
are a little bit longer in Korea, or a little bit thicker in Korea too. So
He was unlucky there, though. That was his best shot. He's desperate to score, isn't he, old Madden? He's had about 4 or 5 shots this half. All not gone in. But you know what? You've got to put them in. You've got to try. At least he's making the shots. That's a good block. God, Batuma's tracking back. It's a miracle. Yes, well played.
And that's it, chaps. 5.
Yeah.
The game
4-3.
is finished. It is the Korean first 11 or all-star team 3, Tottenham Hotspurs 4. Game of 2 halves, 3-0 to Tottenham at half-time, first half, and 3-1 to the Korean League in the second half.
Yeah.
I will say, can't blame the youngsters because two of their goals were a senior pro's fault. I thought if you go back and look at the goals, I think Emerson was at fault for both, and then I think he just let his player run on both goals, and then tried to find a scapegoat in somebody else.
I hate that. You know who used to do that a lot? It was Kieran Trippier. Was king of the whenever something would go wrong. Hey, look, is that our guy? Is that why they're showing him?
That guy. Yeah. He's
Our
only
fella?
18, yeah? That Yang, he's only 18.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 18-year-olds now.
Yeah.
Plus we've got the youngsters.
They're all legal, baby. 18. No, I'm just
Yes.
kidding. I'm being gross. But it is cool, and I really like the fact that it seems like we're planning for the future, and the fact that this boy that we have swooped up, if he really is as good as they say, not only will Levy be able to keep his stranglehold on the Korean market, but we'll also maybe have a Sonny replacement. If we had a Sonny, you know what I mean? If we had a ready-made Sonny replacement, because that's something we didn't do with Kane. We didn't make sure that there was somebody there to replace him. So if we really are that forward-thinking and we're getting a player to replace Son.
Nice stadium.
Awesome.
Very nice stadium. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty. For sure.
The Kupang Play Series.
Such a lovely stadium.
All right,
I'd
guys.
love to go to South Korea.
I would too. Yeah.
I wish I was there watching it live.
And you should ask Ian. Ian always travels.
It's time to kick out from the Watchalong, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Right, we're back. We're back.
We're back, everybody. We provided a cool service. I'm glad that we were able to do that. Hey, look who's here. Somebody's backstage.
Yeah, Daniel says, Colin, they're not picking up runners. That's how the first 2 goals happened. And that was Emerson. Emerson lost his player twice. And from losing the player, especially on the second, on the first goal, he's lost the player and then tried to call for offside. And on the second one, he lost the player and then went to blame Pedro Porro. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, but you're the one that lost him. So why are you trying to blame someone else? But anyway, it is what it is.
He's a character, isn't he, old Emerson?
You got Mark Cousins again telling us that the quad's on. So Mark was in the back watching.
AJ's in the back now. Should we?
Yeah.
Oh, let me make I gotta move
It's around somewhere.
Yeah, AJ, what's up, buddy? Had to do it right again. There
Hi
we go.
guys. Hi guys.
Hello, AJ.
What's up? What are your thoughts? Immediate thoughts?
On that second half, you can see that the team we were playing, you can see that they're all halfway through their season. The fitness levels, as soon as they came on the pitch, they were sharp. They were at it. A lot of our players, I think, eased off too much. Emerson Royale was. I'm an Emerson Royale fan. I like the guy. I like what he brings to the squad in terms of personality, but it's evident that he is not right for this system, and it just seems game on game he's getting eaten up, he's getting dispossessed, he's giving the ball away, simple 5-6 yard passes, and he was at fault for 2 of the goals. He's just not good enough. Lancashire, I thought, yet again, that boy is a quality finisher. He always is in the right place. He had two chances, I think. One he went very close. The first one he put away and scores a goal. Mikey Moore again was popping up everywhere to be on the ball, to get that ball, dropping deep to pick up the ball, to drive, to try and play his teammates in. He's 16 years old, and he's going looking for the ball to try and help his team and to get his team over the finish line. I think that's exceptional. And the keeper, I think, was a little bit suspect. I think there was no need for him to punch that free kick. There was no need for him to punch. He had clear line of sight. It was whipped into his hands and he's punched it. He needs to grab that ball. And for the corner where he's punched it out, you can't really argue that. I mean, he's punched it. Did he get enough on it? Probably not. But the volley from I can't remember the name of the guy, but the volley just absolutely exceptional.
Yeah, true. I agree with you, AJ, because I think he could have he punched it and he was slightly off balance, and I think that's why he punched it to the middle. But you're always taught as a goalie to try and catch it first. If you can't catch it, punch it, but get it to the side. Don't put it right in front of goal, because you're always susceptible to a volley like that. And unlucky for us, that guy caught it like a peach and it went back in there. Bang.
It was a beautiful goal.
Beautiful goal. You can't complain about that goal. You know, when the goal goes in against you. I remember Mackenzie for Man City. What a great goal that was. Flipping hell, when we beat them. That was a fantastic goal as well. But, you know, sometimes keepers make mistakes and they're more evident than other players on the pitch. You know, you call out a keeper more, I suppose. In general, we
you know when
do.
I called out. Sorry, you know when I called out that comment about Postecoglou.
Yeah.
You know, the one. I've actually found. There's a clip of it. I found it. It was at today's game where he said that. Have a look at this, guys.
Okay.
Daniel, there's the link. Have a look at this if I can share it. Tell me if I've.
Oops, sorry.
Tell me if I've.
Here, can you put it in the private chat for me, Jose?
What's that?
That link.
I haven't opened it up. Hold on. How do you make this big? Right, I don't. It's on Shitter.
Oh, okay.
So
you can just share it. You can just share it on here.
I'm going to share it on here for a minute. Hold on.
Cool. We can take away the score.
Right, here's what I was referring to, guys. Watch. Can you see it all?
Yeah, can see it.
Right, watch. Listen to the volume as well.
Break. And Postecoglou telling his players, you can hear him, they have to go man for man for a drinks break. And Postecoglou
right, he sounds
telling his players, you can hear him, they have to go man for man.
Can you hear it or not?
Yeah.
That's his Greek side coming out there.
I've got one fucking thing to say. We have a crack. We go man to man. I'm telling you, we go man for man, and that was in the 25th minute.
Man for man for a drinks break.
That's awesome. That's the coolest thing.
And Postecoglou
Stop messing
telling his
about.
players, you can hear him, they have to go man for man.
Yeah, sheesh.
There you
He's-
go. That's where I got it from.
I
He's
would
right.
Yeah, some of them
Oh,
are swigging the water and spitting it out like they don't care.
He's right though, because until that point, it was a little bit lackadaisical, wasn't it? It was a little bit. There wasn't.
Good word. Good word.
You
I
didn't
like
get-
laxity.
You didn't get the feeling that anyone was properly really up for it. Everything was just. Everything could have been that much tighter. The passing, like
Yeah.
getting the ball forwards, and after that, what do you know? Had a file it under them, and then they start banging in the goals.
That's it.
Maybe he's realized that's what he needs to do. Some people react differently, AJ. You know what I mean? Like to different, different styles, different methods. Maybe he's found that he can yell at these guys. You can't yell at everybody.
No.
But maybe these guys can handle it.
Right,
Oh,
look at
snap.
this.
Well, you got
Probably
DC. Here he is.
What's up, Dan?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
muted
good.
himself. His mic's muted.
Oh, Dan, you're muted, bub.
He'll come on when there he is.
Ah,
There
Danny
he
boy.
is.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hello,
mate.
What's up,
Dan.
buddy?
Danny boy.
I'm not good.
How
I
are
was
you, my
not,
man?
I was not impressed with that second half.
What about the first? What about the first one though?
Yeah, first half was good, especially the last 20 minutes when Son scored the 2 goals as well. But the second half, I'm really worried about, especially Emerson as well. Like that, if that weren't a perfect example, he definitely needs to go. Then I don't know what is, because he did not pick up the run.
He's out of here.
Both the first 2 goals.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Paul-
Agreed. I think he's gone though.
I I think someone said earlier, he's good for the vibes and that, but footballers we shouldn't have played for the vibes personally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, get
He's
him
good for
out.
the
Get him out.
music in the dressing room. He plays
wanna
the
be-
music. He plays the table tennis. He's playing the PlayStations. He's
But I like-
good for that.
I like Emerson. I like Emerson as a character, but as a footballer, no, he's just not. They don't cut the
Nah.
mustard. Not for this football club, anyway. That's what I find it a bit bizarre that AC Milan are going for him, because obviously surely they can get better than Emerson. But if they want to take Emerson, fair play to him.
I don't know the style that they play.
DJ.
Is the style that they play more suited to?
Yeah,
to
they
him?
play with a four. They play with a 4 at the back, and they're known. They're known AC Milan to take Brazilian fullbacks. Some
Yeah.
better than
No
others.
Cafu, he's no Cafu though, mate.
No, but I said
Nah.
some better than
The
others.
The Italian league is slower as well, isn't it? The Italian
Yeah.
league is slower and less in your face as the Premier League. The Premier League's quite high octane, fast paced. You don't get a second. I think it's not much more, but I think it's a slower type of football
Yeah.
in Italy.
More methodical. They're very good thinkers, the Italians, when they get the ball. They're not like rush like we are. But I'll tell you what, though, I think he will make a career for himself wherever he goes, be it AC Milan or not, because he's so well liked, and it's hard to get rid of a player like that because we've held on for him for far too long, and he spent about nearly £1 million trying to improve himself.
I
as
forgot
a
about
player.
that. Yeah.
I don't hate Emerson. I just don't think he's good enough for this club.
Same. And it's the
True.
same with Skip. So they both have good qualities because they both do a job at another probably another Premier League club. Yeah. But
Yeah,
they
but
just don't
Skip's
have
better
the
than
skills and
Emerson.
attributes to play in this iteration of this Tottenham team. Like in other Tottenham teams, he might have been okay. If we're playing with a back 4, if we're playing with the traditional fullbacks, he might be able to, he might make it. But I just think that the deck is stacked against him the way that everything's played out. It's just not.
We say just good afternoon to Ryan G, who's here. Good afternoon, Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. He said good evening to you, Peter Kagaias, who says it's 11:10 p.m. in Melbourne. Mark Cook, good afternoon, Mark. I hope you're well.
Mark.
Hope you're well as well, mate. And then you've got a comment here from, I think, Scott. Where's Scott M? Right. Scott says, if AC Milan think they are getting a Brazilian-style fullback, they are sadly disappointed. Scott, the one thing that we can't say, the one thing that we can say, and I can assure you on, is that AC Milan have done their scouting, they've done everything. They've seen Emerson play, and they are the ones that are bidding for him. Tottenham ain't
Yeah.
forcing him onto them. Milan are bidding for him. So Milan must like what they see, Scott. Sorry. Up to you guys. Go on. I've said hello to everyone now.
Oh, snap. Well, I'll say hello as well. Pete, nice to see you. Ryan, nice to see you.
I think in the right system, Royale could be a decent enough player. This system doesn't suit him.
Yeah.
100% agree.
He's had some good games for us. Like I remember Liverpool away when we drew. He was very good in that match, and against Arsenal at home when we won 3-0. He's been good in little snippets, and then he scored that fluke of a goal against
Defensively,
Brighton.
he's good. He's a good defender, but it's when you're giving him too much to think about. It's almost like. Right, now you have to look to break. Now you have to look to get forward. You have to look to play in your... When you're giving him all these different instructions, it seems to overload his mind. Just the basic principle of defending. He's a decent enough defender.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because he's when we played Man City and he had Grealish in his pocket, didn't he? And like they all the memes came out with him with the dogs and the chains and everything. So there's something about him that a lot of clubs would warm to because he's got such an effervescent personality. And I think AC Milan have seen some of his best clippets and they probably think they can work with him on the back four because he would suit that. And he's a half-decent defender. He's not awful, right? And I think they're probably putting all their eggs in one basket and saying, let's go for a Brazilian and we'll try and work on him to improve him, you know, because at the end of the day, he's not our cup of tea because he doesn't, like you guys say, he doesn't fit our system and he's just not good enough on the ball and his passing is quite erratic, to tell you the truth.
Himself.
I think
I was going to say, oops. I was going to say, how did he become a pro footballer? Sometimes I ask that question when I see players. I'm just like, how did you manage that? But
he's got something about him. His fitness is good. His physique is good.
Yeah,
he looks the part, doesn't he? He does look the part. And then when you see him play over a whole season, you realise he's not the finished article. He needs a lot of work to become a complete defender, as well as somebody who can carry the ball out and pass. You know, so that maybe, like I said, maybe AC Milan think they can work on him and make him a better player with good coaching. You know, or they're just going to play him just as a flat defender. Just do defending, Emerson. Don't do anything else. You never know.
I think he can handle that. I don't know. It's a tough one, but good luck to Emerson wherever he goes.
Yeah.
So realistically, how many signings do people still think we need?
How many signings do we still need?
We need two. I think we need two. We need someone like Ivan Toney. We need somebody like Eze. We need players that we know can do it. Not only can do it at this level, not only are reliable at this level, but will go into our first team and instantly Richarlison is going to have to fight for his place. Instantly Maddison is going to have to fight for his place. You can't let your team get complacent and think, I'll play no matter what. No one's going to rival me. Because if that's how you think, why do you then need to put in 100%?
Yeah. And we've got to get somebody to back up Udogie because I don't think Davis is good enough either. He'll do a job sometimes, but he's just found wanting a lot of the time. So I think we need somebody to replace Udogie if he gets injured. And he did have a bit of a hot head last season and he got sent off one or two times. I can't remember, but I know he got sent off against Chelsea. But he's young still and he needs to have a little bit of a rest. You can't play him week in, week out, and the Europa League as well on top. Last season, we were just playing one game a week. Now we're going to be playing two every other week anyway. So I think we need strengthening, like you said, AJ. Eze would be a perfect player to put Madders under pressure.
Yeah.
I think Eze will win that one as well.
I saw a comment from Mark, and he said that he thought Madders was terrible today. I don't think he was terrible because he was drifting in the right places in the pockets.
Yeah.
He was getting the ball, turning, playing, but he wasn't completely at it. I think he could have done a lot better, and he had 2 or 3 quality chances. He should have been on target at least for one of them, but he wasn't.
Yeah. I mean,
True. Yeah, he had a couple pops.
Yeah, as long as he's finding the pockets of space like Madders is good at, and as long as he's getting his shot off, right? Obviously, the shot offs were poor, apart from the one that hit the post, because that was a very good shot. Unlucky not to go in. You know, you can't say he played terrible because he was making himself available, always busy, looking for the ball. Yeah, so I think it's because he didn't score. That's why. If he'd banged a couple of in, they might have had a different tune on that one.
Yeah. Correct. I think you know, we're missing the Maddison of the that we had at the beginning of last season though. What do you guys think is the cause there? Was he just purple patch? Was he just in really good form and maybe this is closer to his level?
I think it's a confidence thing. I think he's a player. He's very easily rattled. You saw that last season. It's really easy to get in his head and wind him up. He's a confidence player. When he is at it, when he is full of confidence, he's almost mercurial. Everything he does on the ball, his passing's perfect. His shots, his positioning, the way he links up, he drifts into pockets, finds gaps and commits defenders. When he's not at it, he's a bang average footballer. He just, he almost looks like he's there just to fill out the numbers, which is a shame because when he's on it, he is great. But I think it's all mentality.
What he lacks is consistency. Dave Clark put it very eloquently. The lad from Leicester, the older gent in our community, David Clark. He said that he's always been quite erratic with his form. He has purple patches and then he dropped off. Then he has another purple patch and he drops off. So he needs the consistency for the entire season for him to be the complete player, because he's definitely got the mineral.
You say about consistency, though, that he has been one of the consistently best playmakers in the Premier League over the last 5 years. He does go through purple patches, but I'm not having anyone like saying that Maddison's literally just his purple patch. Literally, he was carrying Leicester for quite a few years, other than Jamie Vardy as well, especially. So I know Leicester fans obviously can say more about Maddison because they've watched him play, but definitely still one of the top 3, top 4, 5 playmakers in the Premier League. I'm not having anyone saying he's pants just because he's had a couple bad months.
He's definitely not. Whoever this everybody is, they're wrong. He's definitely got the minerals, and I love him as a player. I love him when he's got the confidence, like AJ said. When he's confident, there's no better midfielder in the league. He's fantastic to watch, and he drops his shoulder and he beats his man. That goal that he scored, that goal that he set up for Sonny when he left Saka for dead. If you're not a fantastic player, you don't do that. So he's got that in his locker. He just has to produce it more throughout the season. And obviously, like I said, that injury did set him back, and he has had injuries in the past for Leicester as well. And it takes time to get back to speed.
What Scott just said in the chat is correct. It's a bad system for Maddison because Maddison needs that he needs to be fluid. He needs to be able to drift in and around that central area. But if he's got Udogie coming in and occupying that space, if he's got Porro and he's got the 2 eggs pushing on as well, how are you then finding the space to operate? Because what you're doing then is drawing all the other defenders, you're drawing the opposition towards that area, so you can't be as effective.
Very true. He needs time on the ball. He's a very clever footballer. He's got vision, right? So in Postecoglou's system, it's move the ball quickly and then move into space. he's not used to that. He's used to being the kingpin in midfield, right? So he's had to adapt his game slightly to adapt to the Postecoglou style. But I just don't think he likes it. I see him frustrated a lot of the time because he wants to take his time and pick out a pass, you know. And like you said, Udogie does take a lot of his space up when he's linking up the play from the back. So I think he can work in this system. He just has to find his niche and stamp his authority more, because he's a fantastic footballer. There's no doubt about that.
I think next season, personally, I think he's going to be even more hungrier to prove everyone wrong, because he missed out on the England World Cup or England Euro squad. Well, rightfully so because of his form. But I think he's going to want to prove people wrong next season.
Yeah, true.
Personally, I think when you look at the Euros, England maybe should have took him, because they lacked a number 10. They lacked a number 10 during the Euros.
Yeah,
somebody could pick a pass.
Grealish got left behind as well because he's a party boy.
People started saying towards the end of the tournament that Maddison should have maybe gone. But I do think maybe next season that's going to be even more hungrier, because obviously I want to.
Well, it's not going to be Southgate, so he's got a better chance, I think, because I don't think Southgate really used him a lot, even when he picked him, did he? He wasn't the star midfielder.
He got a few caps, and he like 3 or 4 caps.
Yeah.
He didn't get picked for like 2 years. The squad at all.
Yeah.
Southgate.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That he's got a point to prove, and he'll want to win his England place back, because every player who's worth his salt wants to be recognised by their country as well. He's got
have there been any rumblings on who's going to take the England job?
Yeah, I don't know.
I want Pochettino.
Pochettino would be a good shout.
Because I think about how good, he knows his country quite well as well. He obviously knows the players quite well in the England squad as well.
Yeah.
Basically, all the England players in the squad, because obviously even though when he managed Chelsea last season, people are going to write him off because of his Chelsea and PSG spells. But it's quite hard to manage the egos of Neymar, Mbappe and Messi all at once.
Yeah.
All at once. Trying to take over the squad. And also at Chelsea, I think any manager was doomed to fail last season. He done quite well to get them sick at the end.
100%. I think he did very well at Chelsea. I think for him, the style of football he plays, the players he has that is in that England setup, I think be absolutely on it. Look at the players that we have, and look at the style of football that Southgate, like none of the players in the England setup play the way Southgate wanted England to play for their teams, for their clubs. None of them. It's alien. It's just, why would you do that? Why would you stifle? You've got players like Foden, like Saka, like Bellingham. Why would you stifle their creativity? Why would you do that? By wanting them to be more complacent and play the ball side to side and go backwards? I don't get it.
That's what Southgate's done all his career. He got into 2 finals and we lost both.
Yeah, we got like you said, 2 finals and we lost them both. So
yeah, we lost them both. It's a shame. And Harry Kane didn't turn up in this one. Yeah, I know he was carrying an injury, but it's just a shame because we need our big players to turn up.
Lazy in that Euros final. I couldn't have that performance at all back then. That was a lazy performance by him in that Euros final.
Yeah, he looked disinterested some of the time. He just didn't look on it. Like Harry Kane, he's noted for looking interested at least.
He didn't win any heading in the air at all. I remember with no flick-ons, he couldn't hold the ball up at all.
I don't think he won a single an aerial. Every time that ball was hit lost,
I know.
Nowhere.
When he jumped up for the ball, it was like a half-hearted jump. And I was thinking, Harry Kane is not like that.
I was about to say, the jumps weren't even proper, they were half-hearted jumps. He weren't even jumping up proper for the headers. It's like he wasn't even giving himself a chance to even.
He's obviously got a back injury, and Bayern Munich probably said to him, don't injure yourself even more. Flipping hell. It was so disappointing, that final, because
Speaking of Bayern Munich, I am looking forward to friendlies against them, because I think that will be a real test. That's top quality level opponents that you're going against, and I think it will help us properly understand where we're at.
Yeah, very true, AJ. Very true. Well said. I think we've got a chance against them if we play to our potential and we're getting our fitness. You know what? Who was it the other day? Somebody said, I can't remember who said it, but they said, I'd like to see in this match that we just played a solid 11 stay on for the whole game. But that weren't going to happen, was it? Like the first 11 that he feels that he's going to start against Bayern and get more minutes in their legs. Because we looked a bit tired in that second half. A bit laboured.
Friendlies, you're always going to give minutes to other players anyway.
Yeah, it's true. But I can understand where the other guy's coming from. But I think Bayern Munich, that's going to be the big test. And I just hope we don't lose 7-2 like the last time we played them.
Does anyone know when Van der Ven and Romero are back?
Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're back literally for the last game of pre-season.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is all the players are allowed to have 3 weeks off from the minute they go out of the competition. And that takes you, the competition would have finished 3 weeks ago on Sunday. So all players should be back by the Monday. Someone was saying, though, the other day that Enzo Fernandez and Marc Cucurella are back at Chelsea. I don't think they've gone out on the pre-season tour. They might have gone back to the club to do their measurements and stuff like that when you first come back. But they're not with the first team squad out in America.
Yeah. Well, that's Chelsea. We don't care about Chelsea. They can do
No,
that.
I'm just saying someone was arguing, well, why aren't the Tottenham players back? If the Chelsea players are back, why aren't the Tottenham players back?
Just in case my future son-in-law's watching, Jose. That's why I said
it. It becomes a long season. I mean, if these players, if you don't give them a break, it becomes a long, arduous season for them. And they do need some downtime. They do need a break. I mean, you look at these players have had 3 weeks off and they're coming back on Monday. They've been playing in the competition until 3 weeks ago, so therefore they're not going to be the ones that you're going to be afraid of being unfit, are they? So
no, true. I think my
that's where we
door
go.
I just got to go and answer the door.
Yeah, I presume that Colin's gone to work, has he? Right, I'm gonna thank everyone because it's 2:30 and I've been going since 9 o'clock this morning because I've been on the Irish Hotspur as well. So I'm absolutely knackered and drained. But thank you very much, AJ. Thanks for coming on, Danny.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure, people.
Thanks for coming on. Ellie, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me show my hwandaee shirt as well.
and everyone,
I've got to buy a Marseille one now with number 23 on the back.
And then go on to Marseille fan shows.
Yeah.
And can I thank and can I thank everyone in the chat for getting involved and stuff. And before we go, for people that are still here, right, there's the link for Spurs Diehards TTID, which Mark's kindly put up. Please go and support Mark, Ellie, Adrian, and Chang and Soren over at Spurs Diehards TTID.
Yes.
But thank you everyone for watching.
To the dark side.
Thank you everyone for watching. We're doing another watch along on Saturday for the Bayern Munich game. Probably same rules and same gig will apply, and we can take it from there.
Thanks, Jose. You're a star, man. What a Spanish star you are.
I don't know about that.
Well, the Spanish team aren't they? They're winning everything.
And for everyone else, what's your last words before I get on the outro? What's your last words?
hwandaee, obviously. hwandaee, come on, Marseille. You've got another fan.
Right, for me, I'm not even talking French. I'm not talking French at all.
I'm going to have to learn some.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je m'appelle Ellie.
Tu sei malato della testa, but that's Italian.
I can
anyway.
speak Greek if you want. Καλησπέρα όλοι σας. Χάρηκα που είμαι εδώ με τον Χωζέ και να κάνετε ωραίο φαΐ ύστερα που να φάτε και να πάμε στο Spurs να Like visualmente sto Bayern Munich. Hadere Spurs.
And with that, I'm going to say, come on, you Spurs, in Ange.